What is up, my friends? How are we? You are very welcome along to our Carabao Cup quarter-final watch-along here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travelling to St Mary's to take on Southampton. I hope we're all in good form. I promised you I'd wear the jersey today, and here we are, man boobs and all, in the shirt, ready to go. So fingers crossed we get the result that we all want today. We in good form? I hope life's treating you all well. Thank you for joining us. As you can see, we are being brought to you, of course, with thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. A reminder that you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20. Now, we are still waiting for confirmation on the starting 11. So, yeah, moobs. It is moobs. But they're there. There's nothing I can do about them, you know? There's nothing I can do about them other than be fat. So I'll just continue to just sit here, man boobs and all, feeling very self-conscious, and we just won't talk about it, will we? So there we go. So look, we don't know the team news yet. We're still waiting for that to be confirmed. What we do know is that Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk aren't with the team. Costas is. Nyamoha will be on the bench, and there's likely going to be a start for Trainioni. So there we go. I love the kit, looks great, thank you. It's a very nice kit, I really like it. I just feel very self-conscious with the man boobs. But I am losing weight, I'm down 19 pounds, so we're on the right track. We're on the right track. We don't know, the screen you see up there is a predicted 11. We don't know the confirmed 11 yet. We haven't got the team news in yet, so as soon as we get it, we will we'll give you the full team news. But this is a predicted 11, just want to make that really clear to everybody, so apologies on that one. Well, there's not much I can do about it, to be honest. So, Jota, Nalo and Dans, McConnell and Norris are in the squad as well. We can confirm that for you. Congrats on the weight loss. Thank you. Look, I've needed to do it. I, put on weight over COVID after losing a load of it. And I'm determined I'm going to lose it again. But, it is. You're self-conscious when you've got man boobs, which, I have. It's part of my family DNA, unfortunately. But, look, I'm buzzing to be here with you all again for another great night, and thank you for joining us. Oh, by the way, bit of an update. I only went and got the bloody mattress today, didn't I? It finally got delivered after 2 months, so yay. Mattress arrived, so in 2 days I'll be lying on it. There you go. But look, appreciate you guys being in with us. I'm excited to see the team news tonight. We get to have a look at some of the younger players, some of the fledgling careers at Anfield. Obviously, Kelleher will be between the sticks as well, and as soon as we get the full announcement, we will give it to you. Right, Craig, that clip after Gini scored against Barca, yeah, that was peak man boobs. Do you know what? We were looking back earlier on today, because we got our yearly recap from YouTube on our numbers and all. We were looking back earlier on today, some of the videos over the years, that 7-2 Villa clip's on like 660,000 views or something mad like that. Slot obviously doesn't care if they win with this lineup. We don't know the lineup, Stephen. Again, I can only reiterate it so many times, bro. That's the predicted 11 we see on the screen. We haven't got the actual 11 yet. As soon as we do, we'll put it up on screen for you. Nice to see you in year kit, Craig. Look good. Look, it's a lovely shirt. It's a massive pain in the backside for Connor. Because obviously with teal and green in the shirt, and I use a green screen, Connor had a lot of work to make it possible for me to wear the shirt without looking see-through. So shout out to Connor for all of his efforts to get us ready. So the poll is up. Give us what you think. Who's gone through to the semi-final, Southampton or Liverpool? A little reminder, still no extra time. That doesn't come until the semi-final. So should the two sides be level, after 90 minutes it would go straight to penalty kicks. So just keep that in mind. Craig, your Trent video from earlier was blown up. What video? I didn't put out a video earlier on today. So I don't know what video it is you're on about. Unless it's a clip or something perhaps. By the way, on Trent Alexander-Arnold, I do have some news for you. It looks as if Liverpool have put forth another offer to Trent that will see him paid just shy of £310,000 a week. If he rejects this offer, honestly, I don't know what else to say. I don't want to get crass and crude about it, but there's talk that he's been given an offer there now of £310,000 a week. So if that's the offer, the fourth offer that's been put forward to him, he best accept it, because that's too much money. I think he's getting overpaid. But look, if it keeps him at the club and the club are happy with it, You know, that's where we want to go with it. So it looks like we're getting close now to all three being sorted out, because he cannot turn that down. If he turns that down, I don't know what to say. As I said, I can't defend it, but we'll wait and see. I hope he doesn't. I hope he gets, you know, an agreement with the club, and then we can put all this behind us, move on and focus on the future. But, you know, just that bit of information came into us not too long ago. It seems like another offer of about 310 grand. Do I believe that report? I don't know. Like I've always said, I have no idea around the Trent situation. You know, the other two, you hear bits and pieces, but I've been honest all the way through, not got a clue about the Trent situation. But it is a report, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. But if it is true, or it's even close to true, you know, they're numbers that Shirley has to accept at this point. Who's on the back of my shirt? Nobody. Nobody, Lucy. No way is he on the same level as Salah. Exactly, I agree. And my problem with overpaying Trent now is, you know, in 2 years' time, you'll probably see another extension, because it is being spoken about as a 4-year contract. And if it's a 4-year contract, in 2 years, he's going to be looking at another pay rise. So if you give him 310 now, you're up into the 400 bracket probably in his next contract extension, which, again, is a lot of money. Why is Salah not playing? Because he needs a rest, quite frankly. I'm total agreement with not playing Salah and Virgil. You know, those two gents need to get a breather. And, you know, the Spurs game at the weekend is the big one. So, you know, it's the cup. It's the League Cup. We don't usually put out the strongest sides in the League Cup until you get towards the semis or final. So, no surprise there, really, to see Mo and Virgil out. I didn't even have Mo in my predicted 11, to be fair, because I didn't expect him to be in the team. No, it is not the official lineup, hence the words predicted lineup above it, Hayden. You know, we can't make it much clearer for you, bro. It says it there on the screen, predicted 11. We don't know the lineup yet because the club haven't released it yet. So, we do know a few things about the squad tonight. We know that there will be no Salah, no Virgil. We know that Rio Nyamo will be on the bench. We know that we expect Trainioni to get a start. We know that Dans, McConnell, Norris, Jota and Nallo are with the squad. When will the actual lineup be posted? It looks like it'll be an hour. Usually in the league it's an hour 15 before. So it's looking like we're getting it an hour before for the Cup. So 7 minutes probably. So bear with us. As soon as it's released, we will have it up and ready to go for you. Don't worry. Watching on my phone, my old eyes didn't see the predicted. All good, Hayden. Sorry, mate. All good. Well, as soon as we get it up for you, bro, we'll let you know it's the confirmed team. And apology if I seem snarky there. I certainly didn't mean to be. Right, our first super chat of the day. Chris Tatton Music. How are you, my friend? Said, alright, fella. How are we? I'm good. I'm still at the tail end of this cold, but I'm good. Down with the flu, but the Reds are my favourite watch-along. Is worth it, so I won't complain. Do you know what? Everybody seems to have a cold or a bit of a flu at the minute. I spoke with David Lynch. He's got a head cold. My wife has a head cold. I have a head cold. Yeah, it just feels like it's that time of the year where everyone's picking up a few little sniffles. But you know what? It is what it is. It's on Sky Sports Football for anybody asking tonight. The Liverpool game on Sky Sports Football. You look good in your Liverpool top. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's a gorgeous shirt. Like, I give Nike the credit on that one this season. It is a very nice shirt. And again, thank you, Chris, for being with us, mate, in your super chat. Scout Stewart said, I think everyone has the flu at this time. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's mental. Even talking to Brian over in Boston, you know, he's down unwell as well. The amount of people who are under the weather at the minute is crazy. But I guess it is that time of the year, right, where the weather's changing, it's getting colder. Kids are coming in with all these little germs from school and all. It's always the way. Can't wait to see Chiesa in action if he plays tonight. I am so excited, folks. I'm so excited to see Federico. Buzzing. Genuinely buzzing. It'll give us a great indication of where he's at as well. I'm delighted, yeah. Can I cook? Yeah, man. I worked in a kitchen for... I wouldn't call myself a chef. I'd say I was a cook. But I worked in a kitchen for 4.5 years. So yes, I'm quite proficient in the kitchen, but definitely not chef standards. I always find it really relaxing as well, cooking. Not as relaxing as eating it after somebody hands you a plate, mind you, but... Daniel Carroll said, what's up with my go? Always my favourite YouTuber. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. So we got our end of year wrap today from YouTube, and we've had an incredible nearly 40 million views across the last 12 months. 50,000 new subscribers, just incredible. So thank you to everybody for another brilliant 2024, and hopefully we've got an equally good 2025 ahead of us. What's your favourite meal after smoking some green stuff? Do you know what? It's probably pizza, mate, honestly. You know, pizza's just the best after everything. If you're drunk, pizza. If you had a little smoke, pizza. If you're just sitting around, pizza. So it's probably pizza. Pizza or a chicken shawarma kebab. Either one of those two. No, lineup isn't out yet, mate. We're expecting it 3 minutes away, I'd say, at this case. 3 minutes to go. And as Mark just reminded me, the draw is tomorrow. So if we do find a way into the semi-final, the draw will be taking place tomorrow after the United Spurs game. Pizza is the everything meal. 100%. You know, you can't go wrong with a good old margarita pizza. You deserve everything, mate. Top channel. Love it, best around. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's been a great year. You know, even the revenue on the channel's gone up about 40 to 50% over the last year. We're going in the right direction. Look, we're very grateful to everybody for all their support and hard work with us, especially our team of moderators, Mark, and all the mods do a wonderful job as well. So it's a team effort, but you guys aren't getting any of the benefits of it. Sorry, not happening. Love you and all, but, you know, a man's got to eat. Right. If Trent rejects the new contract, he pulled a Raheem Sterling and deserves to be booed, shamed, and never welcome back, said General_Comet. Well, look, if, and it is a big if, that contract offer is true, I can't see how we can reject it. That would make him the second highest paid player at the club behind Mohamed Salah, even more so than our captain. So, if it is true, I can't see how we could reject it, mate. 310 G's a week is a lot of money. How many do we have working with us? Just the two of us. We have somebody else who's in on a, what would you call it, freelance basis, who does work with us as well. But it's a two-man job, me and Connor. Which is, yeah, man, it is the most mentally draining job I've ever had, but it's also the most rewarding job on an emotional level I've ever had. So I'm buzzing. I love where we're at, and yeah, look, it's great when the Reds are doing well as well. It makes life a lot easier. And Arne's got off to a fantastic start. Hopefully we can keep that going tonight, and of course then at the weekend as well. Is Darwin actually leaving in the summer? I don't know, is the honest answer. I believe there's a good chance he will, unless he can miraculously turn it around between now and then. It does feel like he will be, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. I'm more concerned about the January mark at the minute to see how we get on there. So what's people saying to Connor? What has Connor done wrong today? Let's find it out. Come on. Well, what's in the description that Connor's done wrong? Go on, tell us, what's he done wrong? Have I tried dab pens? No, I haven't, mate. He put Liverpool versus Fulham. Ah, boo! Boo, Crosby, boo! Heaven forbid he made a mistake. So, you know what I mean? I love that people don't let him away with it as well. You're right not to. You're right not to. Hold him to account, everybody. That's the right attitude. Right, lineup's out. Lineup is now out, so I will give you the confirmed 11. Liverpool's 11 to start tonight is Kelleher, Gomez, Endo, Nunes, McAllister, Gakpo, Elliott, Trent, Kwanzaa, Morton, Ione. That's the starting 11. No Chiesa. Fuck's sake, he's on the bench. Didn't even start Chiesa. I mean, come on. I'm a bit disappointed. Great to see Trey Ione get a start. Absolutely buzzing there. Great to see Trey. But yeah, a little bit disappointed we won't get to see Chiesa from the start. He is on the bench though. So Yaros, Chiesa, Jota, Costas. Great to see Costas on the bench as well. That is a huge plus for us. McConnell, Nallo, Nyamoha, Dans and Norris. That's class. That is class. We might get to see some of those youngsters tonight if all goes well. But just confirmation, Chiesa is in the squad. Costas is in the squad. Jota is in the squad. And we will have the starting 11 up on screen for you momentarily. Little bit disappointing we don't see Chiesa starting, but again, I'm sure the manager has had a word with the medical department and that's the advice he was given. Is it good for your skin health to remove tattoos? I don't know, I don't care. Why would I want to get them removed? I love my tattoos. I have no intention of getting them removed, so I don't need to talk to a doctor about it. Endo at centre back, that's something new. Let me have a look. Is he at centre back? So Trent's at right back, Gomez is there, Kwanzaa's there. Yeah, maybe actually. Yeah, it probably is. With Turo at centre back. Then Morton in midfield with Ione and Elliott, maybe. And then McAllister's there, so no, Elliott will be on the right. Darwin will be through the centre. Who's on the left of attack? Jimenez, Gakpo. So Darwin centre, Gakpo left, Elliott right. Midfield of McAllister, Morton and Ione. And then, yeah, Endo looks like he'll be at centre back. Interesting. Right, so this is what we believe will line up. It's on the screen now. So we think Endo will be centre back alongside Kwanzaa, Trent on the right, Gomez on the left, McAllister and Morton in the deeper line positions, Harvey Elliott, Trey Ione, Cody Gakpo and Darwin Núñez. That's what we believe will line up like. I think the tats look cool, don't listen to the haters. I really couldn't give a shite what they say, to be fair, mate, about tattoos. If people don't like tattoos, don't get tattoos. That's as simple as that, really. Any news on Salah? Only the news I gave everyone last night. At this point, I feel like everybody can be confident that Mo and Virgil will be done in the next couple of days. Or if they're not already done. I feel very confident Mo and Virgil are staying and their agreements are outlined and that will be sorted very soon. The big news from today is around the Trent situation, where there is a report to say he's been offered a 4-year deal at just under £310,000 a week, and we'll wait and see on that one. Who's managing Southampton? Their under-21s manager has under-21s managers taken the reins today. Do I think Liverpool win this cup? I don't know. You know, if you look at who's left in it, there's a potential semi-final 4 of Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, and then the winner of Spurs and United. So, and Brentford are still in the mix as well. So it's going to be a difficult last 4, whoever gets through. Just under 310k, that's way too much. Now, for me, Yannick, yes, it is. I think we're overpaying him. But you know, if the club feel comfortable with it, fair enough. I would personally have liked to have seen him under 300 grand, but you know, ultimately, if the club feel it's the number that'll get him to stay and commit, then I guess we'll be happy about it, right? But I still do think, yes, he's been overpaid somewhat. Stargirl, how are you? Thank you for your super chat, my friend. So, got no problem with Trent wanting to go to Madrid. Now, you can understand it, and I would wish him the best. It's running down his contract I don't like. Well, it looks like, if that is true, and we have to take it with a massive pinch of salt, if that is true, then you can't imagine he could turn that down. You know, if Liverpool have come back with a 4th offer, and it's around that much, If he turns it down, I don't think he's going to have much sympathy from anybody, to be fair. Who's playing left back? Gomez, Ryan. Gomez left back. Endo and Kwanzaa centre backs. Right back Trent. Midfield McAllister, Morton and Leone. Then Elliott, Gakpo and Darwin up top. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I need your help. We need to keep sure we get 1,000 likes before we get underway. So if you can, do hit that like button for me. We're also 298 away from our next 1,000 on subscribers. So if you haven't subbed, please do that as well. And most importantly, thank you guys for being here with us. The Southampton 11 is McCarthy, Bree, Harwood Bellis, Bednarek, Wood, Manning, Flynn Downs, Fernandez, Aribo, Dibbling and Archer. So just to confirm, the Southampton starting 11, McCarthy, Bree, Harwood Bellis, Bednarek, Wood, Manning, Downs, Fernandez, Aribo, Dibbling and Archer. That is the Southampton starting 11. Liverpool bench I will run through for you again, but just keep in mind it does scroll across the bottom of the screen as well. So the Liverpool bench today is Yaros, Chiesa, Jota, Costas, McConnell, Nallo, who's this one? Nyamoha, Dans and Norris. Sorry, the writing's a bit blurry. But that is the Liverpool starting 11. Mark's one was way clearer, Connor, so I'm going to read Mark's one out, yeah. So, Jaros, Chiesa, Jota, Shimikas, McConnell, Nallo, Nyamoha, Dans and Norris. That's the Liverpool bench. Uruguay in the house, Benj. How are we, mate? Welcome in. Lovely to have you with us. Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting very close, but just in case you haven't already got that love win your life something special, why not check out the Chairman Pro package from our sponsors Manscaped. As you can see on screen, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com using our unique discount code Anfield20. That's 20% off and free shipping for the Chairman Pro package or anything else at manscaped.com with our unique code Anfield20. Is VVD okay? I believe so. There was talk that maybe he had a knock yesterday. I've not seen a confirmation of that. We may get something. But I would say this is just being extra careful, making sure that he's available for the weekend's game against Spurs. Am I happy with the changes? I don't know. I haven't really overly thought about it. You know, it's hard to know until we see them on the pitch. You know, there's some exciting players on there. It'll be interesting to see what Toro's like at centre-back for us. Tyler Morton, keep an eye on him as well. That'll be interesting. Great to have Alexis McAllister back in the team as well. Darwin, surely this is a chance for him to make the back of the net bulge, so hopefully he can manage to find his way, and then hopefully we see Chiesa off the bench. So yeah, as happy as I can be, I guess. We expected a changed team. Stevie Boy said, Craig, is Kirkes coming to Liverpool in January as Bournemouth are looking for a left back? Don't know is the honest answer, but I know you're right about them looking for a left back. They've been linked to Julio Soler from Lannis, the left back that we were also linked to roughly. So there is some talk that they're trying to get that deal over the line. If they do, you would imagine there's probably something in the works for Kirkes. Now, whether that is Liverpool or not, Stevie Boy, I don't know at this moment in time, mate. I will be chatting with David Lynch tomorrow at 3 o'clock, so we'll get that into the conversation one way or the other. Thoughts on the lineup, said Lucas. It's okay, yeah, it's fine. Look, we've got some options there on the bench. I'm buzzing to see Chiesa, so hopefully he gets a good half hour. Jota's there as well. You know, I'm not expecting us to be at our fluid best today with so many changes. A couple of youngsters in the team as well. Excited to see Trey Leone. Always a joy to watch that young man play football. And then on top of that, we'll just wait and see how it works out. MLQ92 said Trent looking for 350. Well, there's an article today that said that Trent Alexander-Arnold has been offered a 4-year contract. I'll read it out to you now. The Anfield Buzz wrote, according to Called Offside, Liverpool have offered a new and improved 4-year contract to Trent Alexander-Arnold. If accepted, he'll earn about £309,000 a week. So you can't turn that down. If he turns that down, then off you pop. Honestly, I think that's overpaying him anyway. Rabadan said, interesting lineup. I'm going with a rip-roaring 7-3. No, it is interesting, as is your score prediction, sir. But 22 months with us, sir, as a member. Thank you so much for your continued support. I have a question for everybody, by the way. Is there anything that you would like to see added to the Anfield Agenda membership? Because we don't want paywalls. So we don't want to put content behind memberships. We've promised from day one that we will do everything in our power to stay clear of any paywalls or any content being put behind a paywall for people. So if there's anything else that you guys think would be a nice little perk or anything around memberships, do let us know. We're always open for feedback. And as we are coming to the end of the year as well, and I said it at the start of the stream, I just want to take it again to say thank you to our moderators. Thank you to Mark for overseeing the moderators. We wouldn't be able to do all of our streams without their help. And it's really important to us that they know how respected they are to us and how much we appreciate their hard work. Our chat is one of the things we're most proud of on the channel because it is different to other chats. I think you'll agree. Free tickets. Well, look, all of our moderators get free tickets to any show that we put on. So, you know, that offer is always there for them. But we're not allowed to put stuff like... We're not allowed, say, even do a draw every month for a PlayStation. That's against the rules. If we thought we could, we'd love to do something like... you know, giving away a PlayStation every month. But we're not allowed to do it. It's against YouTube's rules. Do you do merchandise? No, we're talking about it, but again, I don't like putting the hard sell on people. I don't like trying to sell stuff. I don't like people thinking that you're trying to get money out of their pockets all the time. It doesn't sit well with me, so I'm very mindful of that when we talk about merchandise and stuff. Matt, how are you, bro? Thank you so much for your super chat. Let me get this one up on screen for you here. Matt said, Woodlove and Yamoha cameo, rumours that he rips it up in training. Yeah, look, you've seen, Matt, how angry Chelsea were that Liverpool were able to get Rio to come across. And he is thought of as a huge talent. So if he gets any minutes today, it'll definitely be interesting. Mary said, this is a fantastic channel. I've made a few good friends. Mary, I was keeping an eye on your comments yesterday. And you've wrote it in the chat, so I don't think you'll mind me saying it. But I hope you got that prescription sorted, Mary. Because you were talking about DTs and whatnot. I know only too well. If I don't have some of that anxiety medication for a few days, I feel your pain, Mary. I get head zaps and stuff like that. So I hope that you got sorted out today. The jersey looks good on you. Thank you, Kwame. You know, everything does when you're a handsome bastard, you know. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Lucas said Craig Morton is playing centre-back, Endo midfield. Have we got confirmation of who said that? Because I'm not against the idea of it, but we believe Morton's playing midfield and Endo centre-back because Endo's played there before. But if you've seen it from a journo or something, let us know because we can always mess around with the lineup. Corbin, thank you, sir, as always, for your support. Said, do you think Darwin goes in the summer? I mean, if I was a betting man, yes. But I don't know of anything concrete. It's just, I think so. Even when I speak to journalists and whatnot, nobody really thinks that he's going to be able to turn it around. So, maybe. Footmob says Morton. And? You do know these apps all just use one central thing to guess, right? So Footmob, all of them, they all just guess. Google guess. Everyone guesses because when you've made this many changes, truth is nobody really knows. Sometimes until you see them line up out there. But, you know, if it is wrong and if we do get some word from the journalists or anything, we'll change it for you, no problem. Have I been watching the darts? Bits and pieces, yeah. Sometimes I'm working when it's on, so I tend to watch it back a little bit later on, but who doesn't love the darts at Christmas? So, Connor, apparently Rio is going to wear 73. So, a little bit of an update there for you. I wish Darwin well. However, if he scores tonight, I still don't think he's good enough longer term, said Ewan. Look, I hope he scores tonight as well. You know, I want to see Darwin happy. I want to see him playing well. And the manager keeps giving him opportunities. So, you know, we can't say Darwin hasn't had a chance. He's been given plenty of minutes this season. So, you know, it's up to him ultimately. How have we been? Good, Nathan. Really good, thank you, mate. Just a hectic time for us. You know, games are coming really quick. Not much turnaround time. So, yeah, I think I've had 1 day off in 2 months. So, can't complain, though. Really happy. Really love being here with everybody. What's the bench looking like? It's about 8 foot long and 3 pieces of wood going across it with a few joint sections of the wood there. I would say 26, 28 inches up. Sorry, I'm a shit house. The bench, I'll run through for you now. 1 second. It does scroll across the bottom of the screen, by the way, if you want to have a little look at it. But our bench today is as follows. Jota, Chiesa, Jaros, Costas, McConnell, Nalo, Rion Yamoha, Dans, and Norris. So, options for the youngsters. Maybe we'll see some minutes coming in from Jayden Dans, hopefully from Federico Chiesa as well. Do I reckon Palace will beat Arsenal? I don't know. Probably not. I fully expect there to be us, Arsenal, Newcastle, and I don't know. It's a coin toss between United and Spurs, but who would you rather have, Isak or Marmoush? Look, let me start off, Lucas, by saying you wouldn't be displeased with either. But Marmoush for me, because I just think he'd be a better fit, and his versatility across the front line would suit us. His track record of injuries is brilliant, whereas, you know, Isak does miss a few. Wasn't we linked with Isak a few years ago? We were a little bit, Nathan, but Arsenal were more linked. If I'm thinking back over when Isak was making that move, it was Arsenal who were more linked with him in my memory anyway. A couple of super chats I want to bring up on screen. 1 second. Why have I got 2 open? Sorry, I need to close something down there. Right, this one, you didn't put in a comment, my friend, but thank you nonetheless. Just wanted to bring up your name, Ahmad, and say thank you for your support, sir. Jamie Reardon said, if Darwin doesn't score, I pray there's no more abuse. Well, you won't hear any abuse from me. I might say he's not good enough, but I won't be toxic about it, like I've said. Look, let's just hope everyone stays fit. We get impressed by the likes of the Oni. Hopefully we get to see Chiesa get some minutes. And hopefully we book our place in the semi-final. That's what it's all about, ultimately. Raging Cajun said, Craig, today is my 34th birthday. I'm hoping to celebrate with a Liverpool win. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to James Delay as well, who let us know yesterday he was going to be his birthday today. And he sent me those M&M pretzels as well, mate. You're an absolute gent. So happy birthday to James as well. Will, how are you, my friend? Said, evening, Craig. I can't help but think this is a ridiculous contract for Trent. Paying him over 300k is just stupid. I'd let him go. So I agree with everything but the last part. It's a bit more than I would want. I can't lie, mate. I do think we're being fleeced a little bit. But there's also a, will you let it get to this, kind of tax on it, if you want to put it that way. So I always expected to be unhappy with the number he was going to get. But ultimately, I'm happy Trent's staying. Because that's what we all want. And if the club are comfortable with it, you know, my fear is the next contract extension in 2 years' time. You know, where do you go then? But also, at least then you'd have 2 years left on a contract that if he wasn't happy and you had to sell him, you'd get a fee. But hopefully we won't get there. The creator is Allah. No, I'm the creator. I am. My name's Craig. I'm the creator. You might know that because, you know, I'm the creator of everything. All great content, everything in the world, everything that is good on this planet is thanks to me. So you're very welcome. But with all due respect, whether you're from Islam, Catholic, any other religion, please keep religion out of the chat, because we don't talk religion in here. So I've removed your comment, sir. And I am the creator. I am everything to all men and women. I am absolutely bleeding deadly. You're welcome. Does the alien ever catch me? Yeah, when we go around the corner, Mike. Soon you can't see it on the screen, but when we go around the corner, he stitches me a loaf and my nose bursts open. You just can't see it. Newland, I tell you what, he's a vicious little git behind the scenes. It's all nicely nice when we're running around behind the screen. As soon as you get around the corner, bang, you know, puts the head in. It's now, you see, you've all taken me up wrong. You've gone for I'm the creator from a God sense. That's not what I meant. Am I or am I not a content creator? I am the creator on this channel. I'm Craig. I'm not trying to be religious about it. I'm just saying. I am all things to all men and women on here. I am Craig the Creator. In fact, I might just change my name to Craig the Creator. I think it sounds quite good. Craig the Creator, Lord of Craigdonia. And by the way, nothing but love and respect to anyone, whatever religion, whatever God you worship, you're always welcome in here. What we just say is we don't talk religion, we don't talk politics. It's, you know, it's a divisive subject. But I want everybody to know, whatever God you love, whatever person you love, you know, whatever you call makes you happy, you are welcome in our community. It's great to have you all with us, and we'll always try our best to treat you with love and respect. And again, we expect that back from everybody else as well. But it's all about love, as I keep saying. Love wins, love wins, love wins. If you're lucky enough to find some love and peace and happiness in your life, whatever that may be, whether it's computer games, whether it's religion, whether it's Pornhub, I got your back and I'm here for you, and I'll always be fighting your corner for you. Unless, of course, you're a City fan, in which case, quite frankly, there's no hope for you. There's nothing we can do for you. It's all over. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know. Sorry, mate. I'm sure somebody does. I don't. And I don't want to say somebody is or isn't, if they are or aren't. Do I support a League of Ireland team? I wouldn't say I support one, Jamie, but I do have a League of Ireland team, yes, and that would be Shelbourne. And there were some rough years there, right, gone back down to the divisions, but my family when I was younger, my uncles, a lot of them went to Shelbourne games and they brought me with them. Ray Clements passed in 2020, said David. There you go. By the way, I wish I had have gotten to see Ray Clements playing live, because anybody who did watch him said he was just an unbelievable goalkeeper. You know, they talked about him as I was going to say the next me, but he came before me. So, but yeah, look, anybody who we speak to, you know the way we always talk about people saying about Kenny, about Graham Souness, Ray Clements. I've yet to meet somebody who's watched Clements play and not have nothing but glowing things to say about Ray. Why is Chiesa not starting? I know, it's a little bit disappointing, isn't it? I was kind of geared up to look forward to him starting as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mark has just sent me on a stat which is very interesting. This is Trent's 300th game for Liverpool Football Club. So, congratulations to Trent on a fantastic milestone. 300 games up for Trent as a Red, and hopefully 300 more to come. Is this 2 legs? No, Darren, it's 1 leg, no extra time, straight to penalties if it's a draw at the end of the game, bro. Semi-final is still 1-legged, but there is extra time. I think it's still 1-legged in the semis, right? It is still 1-legged, but it will be extra time in the semis, just not in this round. Mervyn said, how are you, mate? Do you think Slot's focus more on the Premier League? No, I just think he thinks Southampton aren't very good. In all honesty, like, don't be afraid to say it. They got whooped 5-0. Their managers got sacked. You know, the draw was relatively kind to us, and I think he thinks we'll get this done. So the semis are 2-leg. There you go. So back to 2-leg semis. I don't like that, by the way. I think they should have stuck it in a neutral venue over one game to try and protect the legs. But as a content creator, you know, you never say no to extra games. Gary said, your show strong like concrete with Craig Crete. No. And unlike others, mate, there'll be no micro in my concrete. You know, you can buy Craig Crete, safe in the knowledge that it'll be stable for years to come. Right now, speaking of buying shit, ladies and gentlemen, Christmas is coming up. I bet you downstairs is an awful mess, and I've got just the job to clean it up. Never mind all these robo lawnmowers and all this other nonsense. There's only one lawnmower fit for the job downstairs for your good selves. And that is the Lawnmower 5.0 that comes as part of the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, or you can buy it on its own. Why not treat yourself this festive season to something that, unlike me, lasts a full 90 minutes, has the brightest ever LED spotlight, features Manscaped skin-safe technology, and as I said, it gets the job done. Also, as part of the Performance Package, you get the Shed Travel Bag, the Boxer Briefs, that's Manscaped's free gifts to you, the 2 liquid formulations, and also the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. And if you're anything like me, you'll need that nose hair trimmer, because thankfully I'm not too good on the old, I'm not too many hairy ears, but the nose, I'm very protective of my nose, and the Weed Whacker is exactly what it sounds like. Can you please buy in the boxing ring eventually? I don't know what that means. It's really weird, actually. I was talking last night about I was talking to my wife about white collar boxing and whatnot, and I've always wanted to have a crack at it, but you know, I'm getting old now, so I think if I ever am to do it, it's gonna have to be in the next 2 years, and I would do it, but it's gonna cost somebody a lot of money to get me into that ring. But as I said, I think I've got 2 years left max, and then I'm done, if even that, because I'm 43, so you know, don't want to be getting in there with a 25, 26-year-old if I'm 46, 47, you know, don't want to go Mike Tyson on it. But, yeah, it's the number. I have a number in my head that it's going to cost to get me into that ring. You look good in the away jersey. Thank you, Project Lunar. It's a beautiful shirt, as I've said. But I don't wear it very often because it's a load of work for Connor to make the green screen usable when I've got this shirt on because of the teal colours in it. Nomad said, is 50k still the price? Yep, that's the price. That's the minimum price, by the way, to get me into that ring. 50k, and I need at least 4 months training to get there. But yes, 50k, that's the number. So if anybody wants to hit me up and offer to call me out or put me in a boxing ring, £50,000 sterling's the number. Not a penny less. I'm open to a lot more, obviously. Mark said, in white collar boxing, you only fight someone your age and capability. But there's nobody on earth my capability, mate. You're going to have to get Fury, Usyk, you know, AJ, you know. Imagine, God, you'd see me running around the ring. I would not a chance. I remember, who was it? Who was the called out True Geordie once? What's your man's name? The called out True Geordie. The guy that's in the club. What's his name again? What's his name? Boovy, is it? Was it him? Yeah, I mean, fuck me. Like, I've been in a room with Brian many times. I've stood beside him. He actually calls me big man, which is mad. But I wouldn't get in a boxing ring with Brian. Not a chance. I don't know where that lad got the stupidity to say that. As I said, I've been in a room with Brian. I've given Brian a hug. No chance. No way. No how. One punch and I am comatose. He is a big man. A big, big man. I couldn't believe it when I seen Boovy calling him out, because let's be fair, I'd slap Boovy around with one arm tied behind me back, but I wouldn't get in a ring with Brian. snowing in Canada today. Nice, Ken, nice. What's your thoughts on Endo playing in the back line? Just happy to see Endo playing, you know. I just hope we get through. You know, I don't mind whatever the team is as long as we get through. Who's Brian? True Geordie, mate, sorry. True Geordie's real name is Brian. What are your thoughts on how the club left Brian? So, look, it's not for me to say what happened with other people or what they did. But I wouldn't have walked away from my mate in that scenario. Especially, I know some things maybe that others don't know about how Brian has helped some other people out to get to where they are. And what I would say is, there was no denying Brian made a mistake. And he owned his mistake. And he tried to learn from his mistake. And it's up to other people to decide whether they accept that apology or not. The Brian that I know, the Brian that I had the pleasure of getting to know over the last year or two, is nothing but a gentleman and has only ever treated me with the absolute utmost respect and kindness when I've gone over and done work with him. Him and his partner, lovely people. She's an absolute gent of a lady as well. I've nothing but good things to say about him, and it's not my place to talk about what others did to him, but I will say is I wouldn't have left my mate like that. That's all I'll say. Would you go on the pain game with Brian? Yeah, I've left that open with him before. I said if they're ever stuck or, you know, we needed extra body or anything to do it, happy to do it. You know, I'm a huge boxing fan, so yeah, if Brian it was ever a man short rat and needed me to help out with that, happily do it, you know. Love boxing, so. Thoughts on Lawrence? I don't know Lawrence personally. I've met Lawrence once, and I have to say when I met him, he was a gent. Very briefly, just bumped into him at an event we were both at. And yeah, look, as I said, I don't know Lawrence personally, but I think he's a very good content creator. I think he seems like a very nice man. Yeah, it's always difficult to talk about these people when you don't really know them, but he certainly seems like a very nice fella. Oh, Palace have gone ahead against Arsenal. Palace are ahead against Arsenal there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, look, I need your help, folks. We are 286 subscriber or followers away from hitting 1,000. So do hit that like button for me if you get a chance. Can we have the bench? Yeah, but just a reminder, Jamie, I will read it out, no problem. But you'll also see it scroll across the bottom of the screen. But let me read that out for you now. Right, so we do have confirmation now that Endo will be a centre-back. Right, so the bench today is Yaros, Chiesa, Jota, Costas, McConnell, Nallo, Rio, Dans, and Norris. Excuse me, I had a bit of a hiccupy belch there. Ooh, bit of exciting news, by the way. It looks like the NFL are coming to Dublin. I think the Steelers, Mike said to me, it looks like the Steelers are going to be coming over to Dublin. So I'm putting the call out now. Anybody who has any ins or can help me get ticket to that game, please do give me a holler, because I won't be getting to go to America. So if the NFL are in Dublin next year and anyone has an in or anything, or any sponsors have an in, please do hit me up. Happy to pay whatever the going rate is, just don't want to get forced out of it. Genuinely really excited about the idea of watching an NFL game in Dublin. The game, for those asking, is going to be on Sky Sports Football today. Sky Sports Football for the Liverpool game. Don't you get frustrated answering the same question several times? I used to get a lot more frustrated, but I also have to remember, who asked the question? Mukarab. I have to remember, mate, that people drift in and out at different times, so they might not know that somebody asked me the question a moment ago. So I always try to be polite about it. Sometimes, yeah, the frustration gets to you, but people are just asking. Oh, if they're talking about the other games, they're all across the Sky platforms tonight. Some are on Sky Sports Main Event, I think. Ours are on Sky Sports Football. I don't know where the other exact games are on, because obviously my focus is just on the Liverpool one. Right, let me get this comment up from Adam. Thanks for bringing us all together as one big family. Mate, thank you for being here with us. I feel like I'm the patriarch of this family, and it's amazing. I love being here with you all, and thank you for joining us again. We've still got 24 minutes till kick off, so do stick with us. Any questions or anything, fire them into the chat. Patrick, how are you, bro? Said, kind of weird seeing Craig wearing Nike. I know, and I've made a promise though. I promised people I'd wear the shirt. I refuse to wear it in league games because I'm a little bit... I've turned a tiny bit superstitious, and I have 2 hoodies that I've worn most of the season for games, and we've done rather well, so I don't want to wear this for a league game, so I'm saving it for the cup. And also, I'm just looking forward to Adidas. I can't lie. We've gotten shown no love by Nike whatsoever. I think we're one of the only fan channels not to get some freebies from Nike. So fuck Nike. Adidas all the way. Ooh. Also got word today. My new car. It's arrived in the garage. Ready to be registered in January. So I'm excited. Also, mattress arrived today. So finally, after 2 and a bit months of screaming at Emma via email, my mattress finally arrived. But yeah, the car, very excited. Gonna get to go see it in the next couple of days as well. Can't drive it yet though. Well, maybe a test drive, but can't register until January. If and when we do get Adidas, what retro shirt are you going to get? 86, 88, 94... 92. Actually, I have the 92. I might get the 92 away. That was the centenary one. What other shirts would I look for from Adidas? Probably 86. I said 86. 86, 88, 90, 94, 96. And probably 92 as well. A lot. Finally, a Rolls for Craig. Yeah, but I had to get the entry-level Rolls Royce, Ken. I couldn't afford the big boy one. It is what it is, mate, God, I'll never spend that much money on a car, mate. No, I'm sticking to the Renault. I love Renault. And this will be our 4th Renault. So, I love Renault. Honestly, I had a mindset of Renault years ago when I was growing up. They just, French car, not great on the electrics and whatnot. But over the last 15 years or so, Renault, they've really come so far along. And every Renault we've had no issues with. The garage are an absolute joy to deal with. Shout out to P&H Doyle in Gorey. An amazing garage. And honestly, we looked at a Mercedes. We went to the Mercedes garage, went in to look at a CLA, and just couldn't get away from wanting the Renault. So we ordered another Renault. I just liked my Renaults. V. Aaron said, hey cuteness. Aww. Hope you're okay. Which signings are a must in January and for you to consider a successful window, not including the 3 contracts? Just a midfielder. A midfielder is my bare minimum for January. If we can get a left back in, brilliant. But for me, I won't complain as long as we get a midfielder. What about a nice watch? I have a nice watch. I have a very nice watch, thank you. My watch is worth a couple of grand. And I got it for nothing, so I'm kind of good. We did some sponsored work with a watch company before. Don't want to mention them on here because we've been brought to you by Manscaped today, but yeah, we got a couple of nice watches, thank you. Are you feeling alright wearing a Nike jersey? Not really, Cormac. No, I feel like I need to take some antihistamines or something, mate, for the allergic reaction to wearing Nike. My body's going, Craig, well, what's this? This isn't Adidas, Craig. Come on now. Foxy said, Craig, I own a Kajar. Nice. We've had for the last couple of years, Foxy, a Renault Arcana, the blacked out model with the gold on the front of it and stuff. It's gorgeous, but we traded it in for a Renault Raphael, the Alpine Plus model, or the Alpine model, sorry, which we're picking up in January, and I'm buzzing. Can't wait. You're a top fella, Craig. Keep up the content, said Patrick Boyle. Well, thank you for your membership, mate, for being with us, and thank you for your kind words as well. Is VAR in action tonight? Yes. Because it's now all Premier League teams in the League Cup, VAR will be at play, yeah. They have to wait until it's only Premier League teams, because they didn't want some games having VAR involved, and then obviously in Championship stadiums or whatever with no VAR. So, yes, it will be around. I own an Omega Seamaster. Yes, that's a lovely watch, King. Lovely watch. Lovely watch. There's a couple of watches that I've always loved. Like, I've always wanted a Breitling, as an example. Which is really weird, because I don't wear watches. Because, you know, part of my autism, I don't like stuff on my wrists and that. So, I collect them because I love the mechanics. And I've got a couple of nice watches, but I don't wear them, which is really odd. There's no VAR. Hang on. I thought they said that VAR was coming in when it was all Premier League teams. So, apparently Connor said there's no VAR. Sorry, I'm wrong there. I could have sworn they said the VAR was coming in when it was all Premier League teams left. So, yeah, I must be wrong on that. My apologies. My apologies. That's my incorrect assumption. No VAR tonight. No VAR. That's on me. Sorry. Sketchy dudes wear Breitlings. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. There's a couple of other watches I'd like as well, by the way. So for me, any watch, I love seeing the mechanics of the inside of the watch. So I love the skeleton watches. That's the one that I have upstairs. Anyway, do you know who don't make watches, but they can help you make sure that the grass in your pitch is playable? Manscaped. And you can get 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our code Anfield20. Nick, thank you, mate. Said, is the classic car culture as big over there as it is in America? We got massive auto shows dedicated solely to old cars. Love when they come to town. So I've been to some of them. There's a couple of cruises that go on in... what's that place? The place near Orlando. Kissimmee. We went to an old car show and a souped up car show in Kissimmee when we were over there, Nick. I wouldn't say the old cars are as much of a thing as they are in America, but, you know, souped up Jap imports would be a big thing here. So, I'd say more of that. There are classic cars and classic car enthusiasts, but souped up Jap imports is more the way over here. Brian, absolute gentleman. Look at that. 50 gifted memberships. 50. Absolute gent of a man, Brian. Thank you so much. Do I use Manscaped? Yes. We've got a few Manscaped sets. And I'm actually waiting for delivery of their new head shaver, the Dome, which I'm going to be shaving my head with. So, always lovely to see Brian in as well. Daniel said, how do you feel about the team tonight? It's good. Most first team players getting a rest. It's great, but it'll be even more great if we win. You know, I don't mind the changes, but we do have to make sure we get the win. That's the most important thing tonight. So I'm going to run through the Southampton team in case you haven't seen it. So it's McCarthy in goal, then Bree, Harewood Bellis, Bednarek, Wood, Manning, Downs, Fernandez, Aribo, Dibbling and Archer. That is the starting 11 for Southampton. And there you go. Again, I can't believe the generosity of Brian there, mate. Thank you, as always, Brian. What's this he's sending me now? Oh, cool. Sweet. Can we get the bench? Yeah, no problem. But again, I'm going to remind you, it is going to scroll across the bottom of your screen as well. But no problem. Let me read it out to you. So, the bench for Southampton, Lallana, Edwards, Lumley, Sugwara, Berriton Diaz, Sulemana, Fraser, and Onuachu. For Onuachu, sorry. For Liverpool, Chiesa, Jota, Costas, McConnell, Yaros, Nialo, Rian Yamoha, Jayden Dans and James Norris. So lots of players rested tonight. No Gravenberch, no Salah, no Soboslai, no Jones. Lots of players rested for Liverpool today ahead of the game against Spurs. Do I play? I don't know what that is, but no would be the answer. Whatever it is, the answer would be no, because I don't play any computer games or anything. Right, let's have a look at this poll. We asked you, who's going to win the game and get through to the semi-final? 90% of you guys voted for Liverpool to get through, so well done on that one, and hopefully, you know, we actually get that job done, because this is a lovely little midweek treat, but, you know, I want to make sure we get the win today as well. So, score predictions. Feel free to let me know in the chat. Hun Media said, I like a Rolex with diamonds. I think that's a bit gauche, personally, but there's, I can't remember what watch it is. Sometimes when I'm watching CNN, they have a good little bit on watches. There's one watch that has 3 diamonds wrapped in gold on the inside of the watch, and it goes around the inside of the screen. It's so cool looking. 3 little diamonds, all encased in gold, and they're on the inside of the face of the watch, and they just move around it. It looks so cool. Right, so let's go through some score predictions. Owen's going 2-1. Ben Barrett 5-0. Nathan 3-1. Mike 4-1. Johnny's just reiterating to us the Palace are beating Arsenal at the moment. Dingo 2-2. Anas 2-0. Joshua 4-0. David 2-0. I think most people feeling Liverpool win at this point. Brian, you're a top target with one of those, said Brian. Yes, you know, I wouldn't be wearing it out, mate, you know. There's a couple of watches I'd love, though, you know. I've always wanted a Breitling, as I've said. And there's a few others as well. That if I ever had Brian level money in life, you know, I'd maybe treat myself. I'm hoping Darwin's able to grab a goal or two, said Drake Dillon, sorry mate. Hopefully, be lovely to see him score. I'm just really excited to hopefully see Chiesa get minutes. I've missed Federico. I've really excited when we signed him to see how we get on, so I hope we see him get some minutes today. Stray penos, Aaron mate, stray penos. Ever eaten ugali? I can't say I have, Wayne, no. I can't say I have, bro. I can't say I've even heard of it, to be honest with you. Been away for a while, hope you're well, said Fergal. I'm good, Fergal, yeah, good, thank you, mate. Just can't believe how quickly Christmas is creeping up. Couldn't believe it when I was looking at the calendar and going, shit, it's nearly Christmas. So, we are closing in on the 1,000 likes. We have 11 minutes to go and we need 113 more likes. So, if you can, we need to keep up this record of getting 1,000 likes before we start every game. So, if you can help us out, it would be much appreciated. And also, top corner, you can see we're only 264 subscribers away from 287,000, which is nuts. Our aim and our goal is to try and get the channel to 300,000 subscribers before the end of the January transfer window. So if you can help us out along the way, that would be greatly appreciated. And also don't forget to check out the Clips channel as well. You might not be subscribed to it and you might think you are. So do check out Anfield Agenda Clips if you can help us there. The channel's recently just hit 40k, which is a tremendous milestone. Or it's closing in on 40k, I should say. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. The black kit looks deadly on you. Thank you, mate. It's I can't tell you how much work Connor had to go through for me to be able to wear this kit, because the green on the sleeves makes me go see-through because of the green screen. So Connor had a load of hard work to allow me to wear the kit, so thank you. Isn't Slot a joy to listen to? Oh, Mark, 100%. Could not agree more. Everything. Even watching his press conference, see him loosening up and having a bit of fun with the journalists. It's been great. It's been great to listen to his insights. Sailing through manhood. Not Mahood. Sorry, bro. Sailing through manhood. Thank you for becoming a member. Apologies for butchering your name for the first time. But let's go with it again. Sailing through manhood. Thank you, sir, for becoming a member. Am I religious? I'm not, mate. No, not in the slightest. But I respect everybody else's. You know, I look at life this way. If you find peace, comfort and solace in religion, that's all I could wish for you as a friend. So I'm not religious personally, but I absolutely understand and respect other people's religious beliefs. And I just want you all to be happy. So whoever you love, whatever God you worship, wherever in the world you're from, it makes no difference to me whatsoever. You're welcome into our community, and we just tried to keep religion and politics out of the chat because, well, we all need a break from politics in particular, don't we? So, Mike, how are you, bro? Said must win tonight, Craig. Saints are my old man's team. Ah, nice, Mike. Nice. I hope we win. You know, I want us to just keep the good vibes going. And also, I'm buzzing to see Trey Neone. Every time that young man plays, he looks absolutely class. What's this one? So, Arne Slot said, if you look at the lineup, players who've had many minutes are not with us. Players who've played not a lot will play 90 minutes. Speaking about Trey Neone and Tyler Morton, he said they know what to do. They'll have a strong Southampton team. We know how difficult it was when we played them with our starters a few weeks ago. So again, the manager putting his faith in these younger players, and let's see how they get on. Oh, by the way, I think I'm jinxed. Right? So we're due to go over to the Liverpool-Lille game in January, and we're going over on the ferry. But for now, all routes to Holyhead from Dublin are closed until at least January the 15th. And if it goes on any further, I'm hoping that they'll find a way to get us on a boat to Birkenhead or something, which is where they're diverting to at the minute. I'm just jinxed. I swear to God, I'm jinxed when I'm going to games. Yeah, sure, why not, Connor? Stick Sipka Hulshoff in the player ratings instead of Arne. Thoughts on Linders being sacked? I guess my thoughts are, will he make it as a head coach, David? You know, this is his second attempt now, to the best of my understanding, is moving in as a head coach, and it hasn't worked out at Salzburg in a model that should be one that's comfortable for Pep Linder. So I wonder, will he just be a good number two, or will he ever really have a successful spell as a head coach? See, Kloppo was out on the slopes today in his bright orange ski suit, if you've seen that. Jurgen out enjoying his life. Right, I have a couple of things to get through here. This one first. Wes said, Kwanzaa needs a solid performance to get his confidence back. We need him back to his best. I think most people would agree with that, Wes. Mike, how are you, bro? Mike said, oh, and the Reds! Also, happy holidays to you, man, and everybody in the chat. Right back at you, mate. So yeah, the only day I'm probably going to be taking off fully is Christmas Day. I will be streaming New Year's Eve. I've already put that in place. So, I think it's a bit of a tradition that we stream New Year's Eve on the channel. So, I don't know what state I'll be in, but I'll be here. So, Newcastle have scored. It looks like it's Sandro Tonali, if I'm not mistaken. So Newcastle 1-0 up. Arsenal, last I heard, were trailing. And obviously our game's kicking off in 6 minutes' time. Are you planning on going to the Liverpool Legends game in March? No, I will be in Spain. Family holiday in March, mate. So we'll be over in Spain. Always look at the international breaks for a holiday. And my next one after that will be the October international break. So, how dare you not stream on Christmas Day? I probably could, but I think my wife, deserves to at least have me present for one whole day. Although she'd probably be happy to get rid of me, in all honesty. Darth JW, appreciate you, bro. Am I looking forward to the boxing on Saturday? Oh yeah, day off for me on Saturday as well. So Yeah, I'm gonna be glued to that card, the Tyson Fury Usyk card, 100%. Won't see me for dust on Saturday. GHHFFG said, if you ever do decide to do merch, let me know. Can help you get AA bongs. No, that sounds appealing. I might have to get one to try out, just to make sure that they're of merchantable quality. And definitely not because, I just like using them. But, I'd have to test it out, wouldn't I? Right, ladies and gentlemen. Players are walking out onto the pitch as we speak. We are almost ready to get underway at St Mary's. Just a reminder, if you are joining us, welcome along. A couple of things. One, if you're going to put in any score predictions, please do put the letter P or the word prediction after them. Two, no fake goal alerts or you're going to get banned. No warning, straight ban. And also, a massive thank you again to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide, whether it's the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, whether it's the Lawnmower 5.0, or whether you choose the Chairman Pro package. Use the code Anfield20 at checkout to get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com. Also, shout out to Lineup Builder as well, who helped us build our back-end system. We always appreciate their efforts and hard work as well, and thank you for everything. Right, let's sit back and relax. Well, hopefully relax. We are going to get underway momentarily. And the good news is, no more spoilers for me because we're back working on the Sky satellite dish now. So no more streaming and I won't be behind everybody. So yay on that one. Have the game on TV but you on for commentary. Boom. We love that, Red Shanks. I will sync up for everybody as well so we can make sure we're all at the same time. Thoughts on Chiesa not starting, said Paro. A little bit disappointing. I won't lie, I was hoping he would start, but we'll get a chance to see him today, hopefully. So look, let's run through the 11s one more time before we do start. For Southampton, McCarthy, Wood, Bednarek, Bree, Aribo, Downs, Fernandez, Manning, Dibbling and Archer. For Liverpool, Kelleher in goal, Trent at right back, Gomez at left back, Waturo, Endo and Jarell Kwanzaa are your centre backs today. In midfield, Trey Neone, Tyler Morton and Alexis McAllister. Up top, Elliott, Gakpo and Darwin. Your captain today, Trent Alexander-Arnold. What do I think of the result? I don't know what to expect. It's so difficult to know result-wise when we've made so many changes. So, fingers crossed. So remember, no Arne Slot on the sideline for this one. And Robbo's also suspended, just to keep you up to date. There he is. Arne Slot up there in the press box. Keeping an eye on things. Weather looks like it's shocking. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and I will take you through the next 90 minutes. A reminder, it's straight to penalties if it is level after 90 minutes. And yeah, fingers crossed Liverpool can book their place in the semis. How do I think Neone is going to get on? I think Neone's just a class player. I don't have any worries about Neone. Every time I see him, he just looks silky smooth. Interesting to have a look at Tyler Morton today as well. See how his development's getting on. The draw, Nathan, is tomorrow after the United Spurs game. It'll be on Sky Sports, bro. So, sit back. We're about to get underway. I will take you through the game. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We'd love to get to 287k on this stream. If you can help us do that by hitting that subscribe button, please do. Right. I think Darwin's going to score today. Right, Southampton will be kicking us off. Liverpool playing from right to left. Liverpool in our black kit. Southampton the red and white home stripe. So, we're about to get on the way. Did your man not hear the ref blow the whistle? And we're underway. Southampton do the decent thing and launch the ball out long left-hand side. But Jarell Kwanzaa, within 2 seconds, gives away a brain-dead free kick. Well done, lads. Took all of 2 seconds to give away a stupid free kick on the edge of the box. First ball played down and we're giving away free kicks again on the edge of the box. Just, we need to stop doing that. We really do. It's cost us. Right, as soon as we clear this, I'll sync up for everybody. Assuming we do clear it, that is. So Southampton over it. It's on the left-hand side for them, our right-hand side. Ball's whipped in. It goes over everybody's head and should be able to be cleared by Darwin on the far side. So thankfully nothing came of that one. Neone, back to Gomez. Right, my friends, we are now at 1 minute and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, apparently Palace are 2-0 up, lads. Interesting. Right, here we go. Neone, back inside to Gomez. Kwanzaa. To McAllister. Great to see Alexis back in the squad, by the way. Trent. Little 1-2 with Endo. Endo's playing quite advanced here, by the way. We're almost at a back three here, lads. Hang on, what's going on here? Are we playing with a back three? We're playing with a back three by the looks of it. Mark put in 2-0 Palace in the chat, so I assumed it was 2-0, but it's 1-0 apparently, so. Either way, Palace are ahead. Yeah, this is mad. We're playing with a back three here. It's Gomez, Trent, and Endo. Or not Endo, Kwanzaa, sorry. Interesting. Neone now. Out left-hand side to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo cuts in field. Tries the ball inside. Second ball is won. Now Liverpool give it away. Southampton look to clear it. Well done, Jarell Kwanzaa. Steps across and covers well. Puts it out for Southampton throw-in. So good to see Trey Neone getting his first senior start out there. And again, a reminder, this is Trent's 300th appearance for Liverpool Football Club today. Of course, I'll give you a little shout out, Bobby Frawley. Welcome in, bro. Southampton knocking the ball around at the back. Darwin chases it down. Keep going, Darwin. Back with McCarthy. McCarthy switches it out left side to the invisible man. And it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. This is so mad. Now you can see Waturo dropped a little bit deeper there. But yes, certainly looks like a back three. I can't get over this. Endo. Again, back to Joe Gomez. Ball into the left channel, looking for Cody. It's a good ball. Gakpo has it left side of the Southampton penalty area. Neone's there to give support. He fires in a cross, headed away by Southampton, and eventually they clear it long. So far, it's basically been an attack versus defence. Southampton sitting deep. Gomez tries one into the left channel for Cody Gakpo. Too much on it, and it goes out for a throw-in. Subakir said, it's like watching a schoolboy game, 20 players within 10 yards of the ball. Morton, he's brushed off. Referee says fairly. Southampton bring it away. Oh. Endo eventually wins it back after slipping. Waturo Endo in possession for Liverpool. Having a little look ahead of him. Gomez is there with him. Waturo spreads it across to Kwanzaa. Trent now, looking for options. Slips it between the lines to Tyler Morton. McAllister. Liverpool try a ball in behind. It's not on. Southampton clear it. Come on, boys. Again, Southampton make this hard work, aren't they? Playing out from the back. Their insistence on doing it as well, it's just boxing themselves in. Now they look to break out. No foul. Liverpool throw in. Morton stepped across. Comes off Archer. Liverpool throw in. Oh, thank you, Adam. You're very kind, mate. I'm very self-conscious of the man boobs when I'm in a jersey, but nothing I can really do about that. They'll be there even when the weight's lost. But appreciate you, mate. Thank you. I'm a bit nasally today as well, so apologies. Gomez. He's looking for support. Allows the ball go out for a throw-in, which he takes quickly. Back to a Toro Endo. Nice tattoos. Thank you. Appreciate you, mate. What's my prediction? Daniel, I went 3-0 to Liverpool, and I'm sticking with that based off what we're seeing so far. Trent sprays the ball out left side. It's overhit though. Goes over Cody Gakpo's head and out for a throw-in. Trent there with the armband on tonight as well. I like that kit. Us bigger guys can get away with them. Yes, David. Exactly. You know, black's always fat friendly, isn't it? Face tattoo. No, I'll never be getting a tattoo on my face or my neck or anything like that, mate. Yeah, not for me. If you think my tattoos are good, by the way, my wife's are better. My wife has a sleeve full of cartoon characters. It's awesome. She's got like Cartman on it. She's got who else has she got on there? Lego Darth Vader. She's got loads of cool stuff. Have you only got 2 sleeves or more? I've got a couple on my leg. Just literally one on each calf. Other than that, it's just the ones on my arms. Adam said, great to see, but FC 1-0 down. I know, mate. The winometer, they'll have to get out the Deservo winometer here, and I'm sure they'll find a way. They should win the game if they lose it. You know, the moral victory and all that. Mary, thank you. I love red hoodies, Mary, I do. And I can't wait for Liverpool next season. I'm already eyeing up some of the leaked merch already that has come out from Adidas. Morton. To Trey Morris Neone. I love that full name, by the way. Trey Morris just is a class first name. Who do I think should replace Robbo? I like the Kuiper from Club Brugge, but you know, it's most likely you're looking at a Kirkes signing based off what we're seeing and the fact that Bournemouth, according to reports, are looking to sign Julio Soler from Lanús in Argentina. Waturo, back through to Jarell Kwanzaa, Trent, Tyler Morton. Referee gets in the way. Tyler Morton dropped in, took up a nice space there between the two Southampton lines. Why is Salah not playing? Rest. They need to rest. So no Salah, no Virgil, no Jones, no Szoboszlai, no Diaz. All getting rested tonight. And understandably. Joe Gomez goes on a run now to Cody Gakpo. Cody wins Liverpool a corner. Right, first corner of the game for the Reds. Is Endo playing the John Stones role? It's weird. He's not playing at centre-back, really. He is kind of playing in the deeper lying number 6 role, but yeah, it looks like a back 3 from what I'm seeing anyway. No Gravenberch as well. Yeah, Morton, sorry, forgot him. Right, McAllister with the corner. Ball in. It's overhit, goes over everybody's head and will go out over on the far side for a goal kick. Do I think 4-4-2s is good? I love 4-4-2s. And you know the little alien, this guy, no, I can't bring it up yet. You know the alien that walks around behind with me and the guy that comes up when we score? 4-4-2s did that cartoon for us. So yes, big fan of 4-4-2s. Right, Southampton goal kick. Trent wins the header. Ball's knocked on. Southampton playing it backwards. Press comes on from Elliott. It's back with McCarthy. Plays the ball into midfield. Southampton switch it up right hand side. Gomez goes to press. Southampton are forced backwards. Adam said, just wanted to say I started watching your content this time last year and I'm obsessed. Just lifts my mood when you make a video. Love the previews. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I look, you guys tuning in, watching, commenting, being here with us night after night. You don't know what it means to me, mate. Honestly, it has changed my life, and I'm not talking from a financial perspective. I mean, it's just made me feel like a million bucks. Honestly, I can't say thank you enough. Morton to McAllister, who a little bit of a miss hit, but we've won it back. Watoro back to Gomez. Gomez to Gakpo, back to Jomez. Ball in looking for Darwin. He tries to flick it on. It takes a ricochet though and goes through to Alex McCarthy. Honestly, you know, I can't say this enough, but I think you're all lunatics. I don't get the appeal of tuning in to watch me, to be honest with you. I'm better than everybody else, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I can't say how much I appreciate you all. Right, it'll be a Liverpool throw-in on the far side. I've been seeing you in most 442s videos. I think I've only been in a couple, to be fair, Mr. Hakeem, which is amazing, by the way. My son thinks I'm a god when I'm in those videos because he loves 442s. Doesn't matter what we've accomplished on the channel. Seeing me in that 442s video was the most excited I've seen him. Trey Morris Neone now. Out to Cody Gakpo. Cody cuts inside. He's looking for options. We're just not at it. We're just overhitting a couple of things in the final third. I don't know whether it's the conditions. I don't know whether it's a bit of adrenaline or whatever. But in the final third, we're just not finding the right ball yet. Jonathan Dobbs said, being an ex-FedEx driver, you're all I got and all I need. Mate, that's why we try to put the audio out now on all the podcast apps as well. So if you miss the nightly streams and maybe you're like that gent and driving around, you'll get all of our late night agenda streams now on the podcast apps as well as the interviews with David Lynch and whatnot. Gary Vice said, Endo looks good in this role with a free license. He's so accomplished, Endo. You can put him anywhere and you'd feel confident in him getting the job done. Throw into Liverpool now on the far side. Michael Williams said, good to see Trey out there. He's going to be a good one. Oh, he looks class, doesn't he? He looks like the real deal, without a doubt. And as well, what is he? 17 now, Trey Neone? 16, 17, something like that? It's ridiculous. Gakpo. Neone into Gakpo. Back to Neone. Tries to switch it across. Southampton cut it out though, and it'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Or will it? Yes, it will. Mad Scientist, thank you, bro. Very kind of you. Elliott, McAllister, Darwin didn't shoot. Nothing to see there. Nope, didn't happen. Not saying nothing. Didn't go 15 feet over the bar. Do I think Gomez will score? I certainly hope so. I have this vision of a Joe Gomez header coming at some point. Although at left back, you know, you fancy maybe to cut inside and try one from distance, but he has to score, doesn't he? We have to get a Joe Gomez goal. Kwanzaa, McAllister, flicked it on. Love that. You can see Trey Neone there has been watching Ryan Gravenberch The old rolling across the body. He's been watching what Ryan Gravenberch's been doing, and he's a very apt pupil by the looks of it. Leone, back to Tyler Morton. Cross to Jarell Kwanzaa. You get better looking every day. Thank you, mate. My wife, you know, can you say this to her, please? I went 3-0, Aaron. Wait, 3-0 was my prediction. Right, Gakpo. Again, just a misplaced ball in field. McCarthy puts the boot through it and launches it long. Maka did take a bit of a knock, Madeni, but he looks like he's after running it off. I think it was just an impact knock, and it looks like he's ran it off. I don't like Elliott out there on the right wing, lads. I don't. I think Elliott's wasted on the right wing. I don't think he can be as involved as he could be. I like him in a freer role, more central. Chiesa's on the bench, NDI. So Liverpool bench today. Loads of good options on there. Lots of young options as well. Chiesa, Jota, Costas, McConnell, Yaros, Nallo, Nyamoha, Dans and Norris. So some decent options there. Particularly some of the younger players. And of course Federico Chiesa. Palace 1-0 up at half time against Arsenal. Surely Arsenal get the equaliser though, and at least goes to penalties. Gomez to Trainioni. Again, tries to slip it in behind the Gakpo, but it was overhit. What type of movies and shows do you watch? P.S. I'm really excited for the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie to come out 21st of December. So we have a Sonic the Hedgehog Funko Pop that we're going to stick on the dashboard of our new car, because we always have little things in the window of our car. It's just a little family tradition. Usually I just watch comedies. Comedies and documentaries are pretty much where my head's at with content and stuff like that. I don't watch any of the like superhero things or any science fiction stuff. Oh, Gakpo, go on. Darwin slipped in. Oh, good challenge on him. Ball goes out for Liverpool throw-in. Love The Office, yeah. Love The Office. Yeah, everything you think I like, probably comedy-wise, on there. Neil worked on Sonic 3. That's amazing. That's awesome. There's another gent in our chat, Nick, as well, who's worked on a couple of feature films. And I think he's, if I'm not mistaken, Nick, I think you said you worked on what's the Karate Kid one? Cobra Kai, yeah, that one. I think Neil, if I remember correctly, I think Nick worked on Cobra Kai. Southampton now on the counter. Ball across right hand side. It's a weak shot and straight at Kelleher. Have I watched Brassic? I haven't watched the latest season of it, but I've seen every season up to that. Did I watch 2.5 Men? Yes, I watched it up until Charlie Sheen left, and then I just don't think it was as good after that. Adam Brown said, did you watch Man vs. Food? I love Adam Rickman. I think he's brilliant. I know he did the Man vs. Food football edition where he went around football stadiums, I think, here in the UK. So I am going to watch that, Adam, but I haven't watched it yet. Right, Gomez. Did I see Misfits? No, I didn't watch that. Wasn't my cup of tea. One of my favourite shows ever, though, was The Thick of It. UK-based people probably know what I'm talking about. I think The Thick of It is one of my favourite shows ever. I think it's one of the best bits of comedy written. It's amazing. Malcolm Tucker, in my opinion, is one of the best TV characters ever. Oh, I loved Seinfeld. Loved Seinfeld. Seinfeld's one of the GOAT shows of all time, Zara. Absolutely. I could watch it over. I probably know almost half of it off by heart. I've watched it that many times. Friday Night Dinner, brilliant show. Shalom. Brilliant show. Yeah. So sad that Dad passed away from Friday Night Dinner. Do you know what? White Gold was awesome as well. McAllister. Bit of a soft free kick, that. The Sopranos is, if not the best, top 3 best TV shows ever. George, yep. George, big fan of Benidorm Show. Can't say I've ever watched it, personally, mate. Trailer Park Boys is amazing. I watch Trailer Park Boys most nights going to bed. It's one of those shows that it's a bit weird if you look at it once off, but when you get into it, it was a brilliant show. And who doesn't love Bubbles? No, haven't watched Cobra Kai. Breaking Bad, awesome. Brilliant. I tried to watch Peaky Blinders, couldn't get into it. I know, I'm on my own there, by the way. I know. I just found it moved too slowly. Young Offenders. I'm literally just watching the newest season of that now, Rob. It's so good. The lads in Young Offenders are brilliant. Friend of the channel as well, which is great to see. You know, Anfield Agenda, very good friends with one of the stars of the Young Offenders, aren't we, Connor? Shout out PJ Gallagher. Oh, ball through, ricochet, Darwin scores. Darwin Núñez, 1-0. Whoop whoop. Darwin scores, a ball through, I believe, by Trent. Took a deflection, bounces kindly for Darwin. He's through 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and he makes no mistake. Darwin Núñez, 1-0 to the Reds. Darwin Núñez. And he's happy as well, which you love to see. I think it was Trent with the assist, but bear with me as I go back through that. But Liverpool have the breakthrough in the quarter-final of the League Cup. Gallagher plays the ball out. Trent's a bit of a Cruyff turn. And then look at this for a ball. Look at that. That is... The ball is class. It takes a nick off the defender. But McCarthy slips and then Darwin slots it past them. Liverpool 1, Southampton 0. Darwin Núñez with the goal. Trent with the assist. Delighted. Delighted for Darwin. Good finish. 1-0. JW said, Craig, you called it. Yeah, I did. Luck, though. Just a bit of luck, obviously. NE said, yay, Darwin. I believe. I believe. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I believe. Yeah, buzzing for Darwin. Absolutely delighted for him. The quad's on, boys. The quad is on. You said it, not me. Anthony, no, I haven't got round to watching any Liverpool games yet, mate. I'm hoping to get round to watching a couple soon, though. I've heard they're quite good. The man named after myself, how are we, 7-inch Destroyer, said, good for him, build up his confidence. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what a bit of play from Trent as well. And look, I know it took a nick off a defender, but Trent had managed to keep his footing, pull a Cruyff turn out of his backside, and then play a left-footed assist through. It's just brilliant football. It'll be United versus Liverpool for the title next season. I think it'll take Amram a bit. Oh, that'll be a free kick. It'll take Amram a bit longer, mate. I think there's a good bit of transfer business needed there, and United are still a bit away. But look, I do think you've got the right coach in, and thank you for your super chat. Appreciate you. Have I watched The Dirt? No, I haven't, mate. Sorry, Bransfield. I've seen that comment a few times. I meant to reply to you. I haven't seen it, mate. No. Right. Free kick to Liverpool. Pretty much by the byline. Just outside the 18-yard box. Dexter. No, I haven't watched Dexter. But I think that would be a show I'd like. I just haven't got around to watching it. And I know it's been out years, but... Free kick in. Not cleared fully by Southampton. It's back with Trey Morris. I can't stop saying Trey Morris is his full name, by the way, because it's just such a cool name. Gakpo. Ever watched Attack on Titan? No, I haven't. Never even heard of it, to be honest with you, NE, and thank you for your super chat, mate. Have I watched Ted Lasso? I found it too cringy. I did. I found it too cringy to watch. Gakpo to Darwin. 27 minutes on the clock. Liverpool 1-0 up. That goal via Darwin Núñez with an assist from Trent. Have I watched Suits? Yes. I loved Suits, Ethan. Watched that all the way through. What's my favourite film? So, I think when you ask somebody their favourite movie, there's probably different categories. But if you push me all in, A Bronx Tale. A Bronx Tale is one of those movies, I think it was Robert De Niro's directorial debut, but it's one of those movies that just struck a chord with me as a young man. And it's just a brilliant movie. And I'm a sucker for all those gangster films and stuff like that. That was me growing up. I love them all. I read about, all the Italian mafia books growing up. I'm mad into anything crime related really as well. Stevie said a Núñez hat-trick would be nice. It would be delicious, sir. Delicious. Gomez. Back to Arturo. Goodfellas is right up there, Stephen Brennan. Yeah, great shout, mate. Goodfellas will be top 3. Newcastle 2-0 up, by the way. I know people in the chat mentioned it. Apologies. Just seeing it here now. It's Tonali again. Tonali on a brace there for Newcastle. Side foot volley this time. What do I think of Endo? I love Endo. I just don't think he's a good fit for the way Arne wants the number 6 position played. So, do you know what would be my cringy third vid? So if you ask me top 3 movies of all time, probably gonna go Goodfellas, A Bronx Tale. But I'm embarrassed at what my third one is. It is quite cheesy, but my third favourite film of all time is Jerry Maguire. And I also love Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking a juice in the hood. Have I seen Angela's Ashes? No, I don't fancy being depressed. Thanks. Scarface is amazing, right up there as well. But do you mean the Scarface or the original Scarface? Because there was one out before, the Al Pacino version. Casino I thought moved too slowly. I thought it was too long and it moved too slowly and it was 3 and a bit hours, just too long. Have I seen The Sopranos? Absolutely. Yeah. Love The Sopranos. One of the best TV shows were Only Fools and Horses, The Wire. Gakpo. Back. Strike. Elliott. Oh, unlucky. Blocked. Back with Cody Gakpo again, left hand side. Endo. Elliott. Gomez. Switches it out to Trent. Snatch is brilliant, Embo. Brilliant movie. Periwinkle Blue, Bosch. Periwinkle Blue. A dag. Dag. Cross in from Gakpo. Headed down on the far side by Trey Neone, and it goes behind for a goal kick. The goal was scored by Darwin, mate, Darwin, and Trent has the assist, although I don't think he's been credited with it. Have I seen The Gentleman? I didn't really like it that much, Tony. I thought it was okay. Have I seen Snatch? Of course. I've seen Snatch and Lock, Stock. Both amazing. Donnie Brasco's good, but I don't like when he gets shot. That makes me sad. Lovely bit of football here. Gakpo slips it into Elliott. Oh, 2-0. Absolutely sublime goal. Harvey Elliott, 2-0 to Liverpool. What a strike. This goal was a thing of beauty. This goal is sexy. Liverpool 2-0 up, and it is quite simply just a delicious bit of football. The build-up's phenomenal. The composure from Elliott's phenomenal. The finish from Elliott equally is phenomenal. Did I mention it was phenomenal? Because that, ladies and gentlemen, is 2-0, and that is football at its best. Cody Gakpo cuts in, lays the ball off to Arturo, back to Cody, slips in Elliott, and just one touch and fires it past McCarthy. Little 1-2 between Gakpo and Endo, and then Harvey Elliott, bang, takes a little tiny deflection, but who gives a damn? It's 2-0, and well in, boys. The deflection probably helps Elliott out a little bit, but it is in the corner, it is 2-0, and it is Harvey Elliott. This is going as well as you would expect for Arne Slot. It is Southampton 0, Liverpool Football Club 2, Harvey Elliott and Darwin Núñez with the goals, and my friends, we can celebrate because it's all going to plan. Brilliant goal, that. Lovely little 1-2 between Gakpo and Waturo Endo in the build-up. Slips it in then to Harvey Elliott. One touch to get out of his feet, and then he slides it in past the keeper to make it 2-0. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right. Now there's no excuses to not be getting the boys off the bench to give them run-outs in the second half. And it has been all Liverpool, in all honesty. Some fleeting attacks from Southampton, but it's mainly been just attack versus defence here. Can I say welcome to the channel, Sean? Welcome to the channel, Sean. Right, Southampton still just knocking the ball around at the back. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you a little favour? There's nearly 5,000 people in the chat. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We are 210 away from 287,000 subscribers. Love to get there tonight if you can help us out. Right, Southampton now on the attack, but again they forced themselves backwards. Oh, Darwin. We've got runners here with him as well. 3-on-3 here. This is what he's trained for, boys. Into Gakpo. It's a little bit behind now. We've allowed Southampton. No, the attack ran its course there. Still in possession though. Tyler Morton. Out to Elliott. Trent now comes. Trent tries a cross in. McAllister. Ooh! Almost 3-0. Trent plays it in. McAllister hits a side full volley. Low, and McCarthy gets down, touches it round the post. Very close to being 3-0 that. Good ball from Trent. Lovely little shot there from McAllister. And yeah, McCarthy does well to get down, touch that round his left hand post. Unlucky. Have I seen Fargo? I've seen the first season of the TV show. We need to get back to talking about the footy though, lads. Come on. Right, corner. Ball fired in deep. Southampton headed away. And it goes out for a Liverpool throw in on this near side. Sudhanshu Singh said, first time on the channel, enjoying the vibe. Welcome in, my friend. It's great to have you with us. Always lovely to welcome in new people. Shawshank Redemption, great movie, James. Great movie. Do you know that Red, the character in the Shawshank Redemption, in the book was actually based on an Irish guy, the character Morgan Freeman plays? Have I seen Suits? Yes, loved Suits. Come do a show in Sweden. As I said, no problem. You get me a venue and we'll come. South Africa, Spain, Sweden, England, don't care. You find me the venue and me and Connor will show up. And I'm not joking. You might think it's ha-ha chuckle time, but I'm not. That's the hardest part about doing these live shows, is finding the venues. Do I get nervy before lives? Only when I've been away for a while. So if I'm on a holiday and I come back, my first live stream back, I'd have a few nerves. Not because of what I'm about to do, because I think everyone will have forgotten about us and have moved on somewhere else. Tony Miller, thank you, bro. Green Mile's a great movie. Great movie. Oh, Darwin flick at the near post. Cleared away. And then he fouls. And that'll be a free out to Southampton. Am I Irish? Yes, sir. I am. Don't worry, I'll be running the country here one day. Do you know what annoys me? I think I'm the only Irish content creator that has gotten no love from Ireland at all. And by that I mean no podcast invites, no magazines, no newspapers, no RTE, nothing. Everybody else in the content space seemingly gets some love except old Anfield Agenda. I'm feeling very, very forgotten about by Ireland. What am I getting for Christmas? Well, I'm a bold boy, so a bit of coal probably, which is no good to me considering we don't have a bleeding fire. So I don't know what I'll do with the coal. I might just sit in it until it turns into a diamond. Well done, Endo. Well done, sir. Great bit of defending from Maturo. That was a bit of a bad ball, Joe, putting us under pressure. Southampton have it now. Liverpool get bodies back. McAllister. No, he's dispossessed. Joe steps in, wins it. Now Southampton have it back again. And that will be a Liverpool throw-in. Well done, Joe Gomez. Didn't you turn down a job offer? Yes, but that's not what I meant, David. Like, so other Irish content creators that have like a few TikTok videos that do well end up getting loads, management offers, invites to RTE and all. I did turn down an offer of a job, yes. But that was something I applied to as well. So and I've no regrets about turning down that job offer either, because I made the right choice. Usyk or Fury? I want Usyk to win, I'll be honest about that, but I think it genuinely is a 50-50 fight. Fury's coming in a bit heavier by the looks of it, so he's obviously going for the knockout. Morton now for Liverpool. 5 minutes plus stoppage time left in the first half. Would love to see Rio play today, said Carbon. I think he has the talent to be a superstar. I think there's every chance you see him get some minutes if the result stays as it is as well. I want to see Dan's get some minutes. I want to see Chiesa get some minutes. Arsenal have equalised, by the way. The chat are telling me Arsenal have equalised, so it's 1-1 in that one. Look, I expected them to get that back to at least level. They're at home, so Craig, are you still leaving the channel at the end of the season? No, mate. We had this conversation a while back. Oh, Gabriel Jesus has finally managed to score. Just seen the goal. No, mate, I'm sticking around. One sec. Southampton on the attack. Ball dinked in, far post. Nobody there. Goal kick Liverpool. No. I have some. Some goals I still want to achieve. Am I deluded for thinking we can get this channel to 1 million subscribers? I used to think there was no chance, but now I think you never know. If some Liverpool channel is to get to 1 million, why not us? Theo said, Craig, I'm really concerned about Trent's contract. Well, mate, if the reports today, Theo, are to be believed, he's been offered just under £310,000 a week. Caught offside reckon he's been offered a 4-year deal worth just under £310,000 a week. I can't see how he could turn that down if that's the case. It really just bugs me, by the way, that no Liverpool channel's got to 1 million subs. So Arsenal channel's done it, United channel's done it. How the hell have we not done it? So let's get a Liverpool channel to 1 million subs, and that might as well be us, sure. Is the channel mine? It's mine and Connor's, yeah. There's two of us, mate, that split everything 50-50. We both own the company 50% each. Gomez. Ooh. Did I ever tell you what my goal was when we started the channel, by the way? I only wanted us to hit 5,000 or 10,000 subscribers when we started. That was the aim. Never, ever thought we'd end up here. Still pinch myself, but yeah. Who's Connor? Connor's the guy who makes all the graphics come to life. Connor's the guy who does all the technical stuff. Connor's the reason this channel is here, basically. He's my business partner, my mate, and the brains behind Anfield Agenda. I just get the easy stuff. I just come on and talk. Connor does all the actual work. Gomez, well done, Joe. Tyler said, Craig, you deserve more. There's more yet to come. I hope so, mate. I hope so. Did Matip recover from his injury? I miss him. He retired, Harry. He retired. Oh. Great challenge by Waturo, but it'll be a Southampton corner. Right, we're into the final minute before any stoppage time here. Southampton corner at the end of the first half. Right, let's see. Hopefully we defend this one. How are we playing thus far? It's been very one-sided, mate. We've deservedly been in the lead. Right, let's see if we can defend this corner, though. They're putting the big men in right in the 6-yard box. Ball played in. Kelleher gets a hand on it. Referee says he's been fouled, though. Free kick, Liverpool. Do I have a fish tank? No, but myself and my son both love fish. We find it very calming. Yeah. One of my favourite photos we've ever taken is Lucas in front of a big aquarium somewhere. He just looks so calm and relaxed. But yeah, I love water. Me and my son find it very calming. What's my ideal kickoff time? 8 o'clock. The later the better for me, because I'm a night owl. Right, 1 minute added on by the referee at the end of the first half, folks. 1 minute. We are out only 158 subscribers away, so if you can help us out by hitting that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. We're into the 1 minute of added time here that the refs put on at the end of the first half. Bobby Frawley, how are you, sir? Somebody asked me to give you a shout out, so there you go. Alejandro, I will get to your super chat in 1 second, bro. Oh, free kick here to Southampton in a decent shooting position. Referee said it was Tyler Morton with the foul. Let me bring this up on screen from Alejandro. Said, even though it might not have a million subs, your channel is way more engaged than others with millions in comparison. That says heaps about our community. Do you know what I think, Alejandro? And again, I don't know if this is true or not, but it's my take on it. I just think our problem has been getting people to know we exist. Because when people watch and come in and join our community and chat, they stick around. So I think it's just exposure that we need a bit more of, and I think we'll fly. But I'm also extremely happy where we are. You know, I'm very lucky to be here with this many people with us on a nightly basis. Southampton make a mess of that free kick, and it'll go behind for a goal kick, and that is the end of the first half. Right, at half-time at St Mary's, it is Southampton 0, Liverpool 2. Liverpool's goal scored by Darwin Núñez and Harvey Elliott. Both good goals in their own right. Right, let me get Sean Luke's comment up. Sean Luke Doherty O'Brien said, hey Craig, do you think Liverpool can win the quadruple this season? And also, another question, who's your favourite Irish actor at the moment? So, do I think we can win the quadruple? No, I don't. Because, you know, nobody's won it and there's a reason why. It takes a lot. And a bit of luck along the way. So, I would say no to that one. Sean Luke. Favourite Irish actor? Probably Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy, Brendan Gleeson. Probably those right up there. Adam said, I hope your Christmases are amazing. Go on the Reds. Mate, Christmas isn't a good time for me. Just a quick recap of my life and Christmas. So, go all the way back to when I was 16. My mum was in a coma after an overdose at Christmas time, which wasn't great. Thankfully, she came out of that, but ended up taking an overdose and taking her own life eventually anyway. My father died on the 30th of December. My grandmother died on the 29th of December. I was in a car crash on Christmas Eve. My uncle passed away, unfortunately, from an accident at his home around Christmas time. Christmas is a dark time for me, so I like to just keep busy and, you know, work my way through it. But I appreciate it. Appreciate your kindness, mate. Want to see a Chiesa masterclass in the second half, said Cams. Was really impressed with Endo and Gomez defensively, said Mervyn. Look, you can't find many faults with that first half. You know, we managed the game very well. Everybody's putting in a decent shift. You know, it was a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Out of tune, probably, for the first few minutes while they were finding their way into it. The weather wasn't helping either, but I think we're good value for the 2-goal lead, and it should hopefully give Sipke and not Arne the ability to bring on some of those younger players off the bench and whatnot. Aaron, LFC mate, of course I'll give you a shout out. Lovely to see you in, bro, and thank you for joining us. Mark said, you've had it rough, mate. It's not even half the story, mate. You know, I don't want to get into it because it'll just depress people, but you're right. It's been a shit time in my life up until we started this channel. I've had some dark times, mate, and I've been through a lot. But I'm here, and that's the most important thing. And like Mo's t-shirt, I'd say just never give up. Keep plugging away. Keep putting your best foot forward. Keep being a nice person, and most importantly for me, keep being a good example to your kids about not letting life wear you down and giving up. Because on top of all those other things I spoke about, I was also screwed out of just shy of my £500,000 inheritance as an only child. It's been dark, it's been shit, it's been rough, but it's also made me the person I am, so I don't complain about it. I just want to get on with it. Christmas is your Friday the 13th, said Any. it just is what it is, you know. When you've got a young kid, Christmas was fine, but now my kids are getting a bit older, and you know, Christmas is just another day to me, and I look forward to the time where I can go away for Christmas. Love your attitude. You just gotta be. There's no choice in it. You can't give up. You can't just let it all get to you. You gotta just keep ploughing on. You know, I've said all the time, I'm so lucky. My wife's we're together 24 years now, and you know, she's never not been here, never not supported. Right, who's on the touchline for us? The slot is suspended. Sipka Hulshoff, our assistant coach. Jamie Crossit said, do you think an Isak would benefit the squad? Yeah, but I prefer an Omar Marmoush, to be honest, mate. But I do think in the summer we'll see the forward position reevaluated. Right, let's have a look at some of the stats there from the first half, with thanks to our friends at Lineup Builder. But before we do, just a reminder, Christmas is coming, it's getting very close. Why not treat yourself or that loved one in your life to something from Manscaped? You can get 20% off and free shipping, whether it is the Performance Package 5.0, the Lawnmower 5.0, or the Chairman Pro package. Our unique discount code Anfield20 will get you 20% off and free shipping store-wide on any of those items. Right, so possession. Liverpool have had 73% possession in the game. Southampton, the home side, only with 27. Total shots, 7 for Liverpool, 3 on target, 1 for Southampton, 1 on target. Dangerous attacks, 52 for Liverpool, 20 for Southampton. Corners, Liverpool 3, Southampton 1. Total passes, Liverpool 351 to 129 for Southampton. Passing accuracy percentage, 90% for Liverpool, 77 for Southampton. And tackle, 6 for the Reds, 10 for Southampton. Right, so apparently Vitor Pereira has just signed that deal to become Wolves manager, a 1.5 year contract according to Ben Jacobs. Thank you, Mark, for that. Do you think we'll sign somebody in January, said John. I hope so. There's no excuse for not getting the midfielder in, John, for me. And that's all I really want in January, or at least that's my expectations for January. You know, we can talk about other areas of the pitch we could strengthen, and, you know, there are some. But for me, if we get the midfielder in, I won't complain, you know. So let's talk contracts for a minute, because over the past 24, 48 hours, there's been a lot of news starting to break. So what I can say confidently is, I feel like we are at the point where Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk have outline agreements to stay at the club, and I would expect those announcements soon enough. There was also a report today to suggest that Trent Alexander-Arnold has been offered a 4-year contract at Liverpool worth just under £310,000 a week. That was reported by Caught Offside earlier. And look, again, if we get the 3 contracts sorted out, bring in a midfielder, I don't have many complaints about where we're at then. We do need a left back to be sorted. I'm okay if that drags on till the summer. And also, you know, we need to look at the forward line then. But ultimately, I'm buzzing at the idea of the 3 boys staying, because that was the goal here, to make sure that they sign new contracts. Henderson Gilbride said, for what it's worth, I think you're one of only 4 football YouTubers who are genuinely good people. Look, I appreciate that, but obviously I don't want to speak to other people's personalities or how good of a person they are or not. I will say this, I find this industry that we're in very two-faced. I find a lot of people speak out of both sides of their mouth, will talk bad about somebody behind their back, but then work with them because it'll make them a few quid. I'm pretty straight, you know, I say it as I see it. If I don't like you, I'll let you know about it. If I do, welcome in. But I'm probably too soft for this industry in a lot of ways, but I just refuse to let the fuckers wear me down, because they've closed the door in our faces. Many of them have pulled up the shutters and tried to make sure we don't get anywhere. But unfortunately for them, I'm pretty goddamn good at what I do, so fuck them. Right. Rio Ferdinand has alerted contacts in the Saudi Pro League to Marcus Rashford's availability. So what I get there is Rio Ferdinand is simping on Saudi, as he always does, as he's begging for a bit of work ratting from them when he's out there congratulating them on getting the World Cup and all. He's a fucking joke of a fella, honestly. Ferdinand's a dope. I don't like him one bit. When he wasn't licking fucking Mike Ashley's arse when he was rinsing Newcastle fans and telling them they should be grateful, he's a gobshite, quite frankly, Rio Ferdinand. And I don't think... Yeah, I don't want to go too far into it, but fuck Rio Ferdinand, basically. Barry said on Twitter, if Ferdinand's involved in Rashford's management, then I think I found out what the issue is with him. Yeah, I don't like Ferdinand one bit. I just don't. Do I like Keane? Not particularly, but as an Irishman, I'm very proud of Roy Keane. I disagree with a lot of what he says, but you know what? Look, he's an idol of mine. I can't deny that he is. You know, I disagree with a lot of what he says, but I have immense respect for Roy Keane, for the career he's had. How many minutes is Chiesa getting? My guess, Ty, will be about 30. So let's run through the bench for those who haven't seen it. The options for the manager. Chiesa is on the bench. Diogo is on the bench. Costas, great news there, by the way. Costas is on the bench. McConnell, Yaros, Nalo, excuse me. Rion Yamoha, Jayden Danns, and James Norris. So, yeah, hopefully we see at least 25, 30 for Chiesa. Would love to see Jayden Danns get a run out as well, especially now after we've seen Darwin grab a goal. Rian said Núñez hat-trick. I mean, I wouldn't say no, Rian, mate. If it's on offer, I wouldn't say no. Do you know what pisses me off about the likes of Rio Ferdinand and all, right? I'll be honest with you. And Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville and all of these lads. Do you know what pisses me off about them? They all used to look down their nose at YouTubers. And now they're all just shit YouTubers. They basically realised that nobody really gives a shit about mainstream content anymore because fan content's where it's at. And they're trying to come in and take over our world, but they're just not very good at it. It doesn't take anything to throw money behind something and get yourself opportunities based off your little black book. But they're never going to have the same emotion. They're never going to have the same connection because they don't give a shit about people watching or what they have to say or their comments. And I find it all hilarious that these lads that look down their noses at all of us YouTubers are now basically scurrying to become YouTubers. I find it very funny. Adam, how are you, my friend? Said, I'm amazed at the level of belief and talent this team has after Slot came in. The entire roster contributes as well. It's not better than, as well, if not better than under Klopp. It's been incredible, mate, to see how well they've all settled in under Arne. Where's Arthur's comment? Oh, there it is. Couple more super chats to bring up on screen before I forget. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. Angie said, Craig, you deserve all the happiness in the world. Do you know what? I have it in my wife, Angie. Yeah, she is my best mate. And as long as she's around, I'll never be given up. Arthur Smith said, how do you feel about centre-back Endo after the first half? Yeah. Great. You know, I'm just happy he's playing. I can't have any complaints about that performance because we're 2-0 up with a much changed team. And by the way, Arsenal are 1-0 or 2-1 up, sorry. Arsenal are 2-1 up. Gabriel Jesus with the second goal again. So that's 2 for him on the night. Sandro Tonali with 2 for Newcastle. Arsenal fans be saying they're going to win it. Look, it's about the only thing they might win this season, you know, and they're with a chance to win the League Cup. But for me, and I can't speak for everybody else, it's Arteta is going to be judged on major trophies for me. it's all very well and good picking up domestic cups, and you never turn your nose up to them as a fan. You're always grateful for any silverware. But to be spoken about as actually being a top coach and with the money and the backing he's had, Arteta has to win a Champions League or a Premier League, or his tenure's been a failure. That's where I'm at. Because no other club would you be 5-6 years into a head coach position with 600 or 700 million in backing and not have the expectation of your job being under pressure if you don't deliver a big one. And, you know, this was supposed to be the year that they stepped up to push really hard for a Prem, and they won't do it. So, at what point is he going to be in a bit of bother? That's the question I have. At what point does the pressure come on Arteta? Mahmood said, I followed your clips for a while. This is your first watch along with us. Well, it's a pleasure to have you in, Mahmood, mate, and thank you for joining us. I hope you're enjoying our community and our chat, bro. So, lads, I need a little bit of help here. Arsenal's goal was offside, but there was no VAR. There you go. Totally agree about ex-pros trying to be YouTubers. Yeah, and they just don't get what makes us different. It's that we can say what they can't. Ladies and gentlemen, happy to report that Federico motherfucking Chiesa is on the pitch, along with Costas. Here we go. Big second half now. About to get underway. Here we go. Chiesa on, Costas on. Let's go. What I didn't see, though, was who got taken off. Who was the subs, lads? I was too busy looking at Chiesa and Costas, I forgot who came off. Trent and Gomez. Okay, cool. So Trent and Gomez off. Costas and Chiesa on. Right, let's see. Craig, it says Anfield under the Carabao Cup in your stream. Yeah, that's a Connor. That's a Connor issue, Neville. So blame Connor. That free kick came to nothing, by the way. Look, we are getting close to 46 minutes, so I'm going to sync up for everybody. 1 second. Right, we are now at 46 minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you haven't subscribed, by the way, please do. As you can see, we're only 133 away now from 287k. So if you haven't subbed, please do hit that button. Arthur Smith, thank you. Said Fede. Our Fede Chiesa. His passport says he's Italian, but we all know he's Scouse. I'm buzzing he's on, mate. Honestly, buzzing. Morton. Back to Kwanzaa. Across to Aturo Endo. Costas. Gakpo. Back to Costas. Great, by the way, that Costas is back now for the manager. Who has the armband, lads? I'm trying to see who was the armband on. Kwanzaa. Chiesa now. Tries the ball down right side. Over here. Endo. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to figure out who had the captain's armband on, but it's Endo. Thank you. How has Trey played? Very good. There hasn't been too many bad performances out there at all, mate. Trey, look, he's winning it back here high up the pitch as well, Neoni. He's an absolute baller. Oh, this is so cool. Borat Bruno said, cheers from Cuba's Liverpool Fans Club. Mate, that is awesome. Thank you so much for being in with us, and much love to all of you over there in Cuba, mate. That's awesome. Am I British? Do I sound British? I'm very much Irish, mate. Please sing the slot song. Right, it's going to be awful. I'm very nasally, but we'll give it a bash. Arne slot. La 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 la. Arne slot. La 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 la. Oh, here we go. Unlucky. Corner to Liverpool. Gakpo's played in on the left-hand side. Oh, looks like they've got an injury here, Southampton. Either that or we just like holding his balls. One or the other. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be making a change here. Man down. South Africa in the house as well. Barry. We really want to get to South Africa, by the way. Yeah, we know South Africa is like the 3rd or 4th most watched country for us. And we'd love to get over to South Africa and do a live show. If somebody can find us a venue of about, I don't know, 200, something like that. You're wrong, mate. I'm never wrong. It's never happened, ever. So, whatever it is, I'm never wrong. I'm always right. Unless that was aimed at somebody else, in which case, yeah, they're wrong. You meant someone in the chat. Yeah, they were wrong. Definitely wrong. I agree. Totally wrong. Don't know what they said, but they were wrong. If you said they're wrong, I've got your back. Oh, a hat-trick for Gabriel Jesus, by the way. Arsenal have turned that round now. 3-1 up. I mean, where was the Crystal Palace defence? My God. Jesus makes it 3-1. Oh, he said Irish is British. Is it fuck? Is it? You will very much insult any Irish man by saying that Irish is British. No, we are not. We are very much Irish, thank you very much. We booted you lads out a long time ago. That's more insulting than you coming in and calling me a fat clown or anything, mate, honestly. Kwanzaa. Keeping it in. Good man. Jarrell. Watching along from Adelaide, Australia. Kevin, excuse me, mate. Welcome in. Lovely to have you with us, bro. They wish they were British. We do in the fuck. You're alright, mate. You can... You know, I'm not going to start knocking people, but... I'm not answering to no fucking king. I can tell you that much, mate. I'm a citizen, not a subject. Tony Miller said, Northern Ireland is British as I'm British. Yeah, for the time being you are, Tony. But don't worry. You'll be welcome back into the fold soon, bro. Can we stop talking about politics, by the way? Because nobody wants to talk about it. Do I remember Glen Hag? Oh, what a day that was. Yeah, that was so much fun. Bal, I don't like your comments, mate. They're annoying me, quite frankly. So, you know, drop the crap about us wanting to be British and all this shit, mate, because you're about this close to getting booted out. Mark, how are you, Mark? Said coming in from Perth, Australia, on the way to the airport for a month in Thailand. Well in, bro. Enjoy it. Never been to Thailand, but only ever heard good things. Have I ever been on Safari? Yeah, man. Use it all the time when I'm looking at Pornhub. I am an Apple user after all. No, mate, never been on a Safari. I want to go on one though. Want to go on a safari. I heard there's a really good safari, not in Somalia, but over in, South Africa. And I heard there's a really good safari where you can go out and look for Manchester City fans. Now, nobody's found one, but, I've heard a lot of good things about this safari. You go out, you go on the trip, you go out in the coach, binoculars on, have a little look around, see a load of Chelsea jerseys, keep looking. Eventually, nobody knows their natural habitat, you see. So, we've heard reports of wandering Manchester City fans out there in the wild in South Africa, but we haven't found them yet, so I'm hoping to go and have a look. Oh, Palace have pulled one back, 3-2. 3-2 in that Palace game. They've pulled them back. Come on, Palace. No, I have respect for the monarchy, mate. I'm not going to go over there and have a wank on the Palace. Jesus, come on now. I have respect for my English neighbours. Who would you want to face in the semi-finals? United. United. If they get through against Spurs, United. So that way we can beat them home and away. What is my net worth? Not enough. Yeah, honestly, not a lot. You're probably worth more than me, to be honest. Right, come on, boys. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Still 2-0. Craig's net worth is over 10 mil. Are you mad? Mate. Nowhere. No. Jesus Christ. I wish. Someone said 2.5 mil. Mate, I'm not worth anywhere near any of those numbers. God almighty. Come on. I wish I was. I don't even own my home yet. I don't have a net worth. I'm a broke ass SOB. Right, Gabriel Gravara said, last day of work for the year for me here in Sydney, Australia. Elliot's just got a booking, by the way. Able to work away and listen to my Reds thanks to you. Oh, appreciate it, mate. And enjoy the holiday season as well. Gabriel, sorry. From Tip, how are you feeling about Tottenham? Nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous for that game of the weekend. It's a big one. But at least we've managed to rest up some players for it. So, in that regard, mate, happy but nervous about it. And lots of love down to Tip to you. Every time I think of Tipperary, I think of the Bulmers factory. And thank you as well. Brian, you didn't put in a comment, mate, but thank you. Google says you're worth 42.4k to 250k. No, it doesn't. You're talking about the channel's earnings, which is in the right ballpark, to be honest, for a year. So you're probably having a look on to see on whatchamacallit, to see the average earnings, and it's in the right ballpark, to be honest. So, 57 minutes. Liverpool 2-0 up. Leone to Endo. Slight miss here. I want us to get Chiesa more involved in this one. Oh, Southampton have a chance now. Kwanzaa. 2-1. Southampton have scored. 2-1. It's too easy, that. too easy. 2-1. Just again, how do we not get the block in here, right? So they get lucky. A ball ricochets off Endo's face. Southampton then counter. And how do one of Morton and Kwanzaa not block that shot? It's too fucking easy. Look at this. Archer cuts inside. 2 of them. And not one of them gets... It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. Kwanzaa need to buck up his damn ideas, lads. This isn't good enough defensively. Southampton got a little bit fortunate with the ball off Endo's face. But after that, the defending is shocking. Shocking. Once again, Kwanzaa not getting tight enough. Not getting a block in. And then the finish was good and it's 2-1. Every time we play Kwanzaa, there's an error in him and it's only going to knock his confidence more and more. Between him and Morton, how they didn't get a block, you can't fault it. Come on. Of course you can fault it. The block, both of them should have closed down a block. You know, let's be fair about this. We're managing the game well. We're comfortable in it. 2-1, we're still comfortable, but it's time and time again. We're just not closing down quick enough. And it was a great finish, as you said. No argument about that. But we certainly need to be closing down and getting blocks in on them shots. 2 of them were there. And not one of them got the block in. Be interesting now to see what we do. Now that Southampton have got a foothold back into it at 2-1. Albert said not Kwanzaa's fault, it's Morton's fault. It's both of them. Both of them had a chance to close down and both of them didn't get a block in. But look, either way. Oh, good save from Kelleher. Hooked off the line. Southampton are getting their noses up here, boys. You can see the confidence grow now in Southampton. Just had a great stop from Kelleher there and then a ball cleared off the line. Oh, then another one blocked. Kwanzaa does well this time, gets the block in. The block that we were talking about a minute ago. That's much better from Jarell Kwanzaa. So the cross comes in. Now this is the initial shot. And Kelleher palms it away. But then the ball breaks to Southampton on the left side. And Jarell Kwanzaa does really well to put his body on the way and get the block in. That's much better defended. So well done, Jarell Kwanzaa, on that one. But you can see now their confidence is growing. So time for us to stem the tide here. Corner comes in, goes all the way through, harmlessly out on the far side for a goal kick. What a save though from Kelleher. What a reaction save. And then well done from Morton for hooking it off the line as well. What Irish team do I like? Shelburne. Mate, Shelburne. Jota's on. Right, Liverpool looking to the bench again here. Diogo Jota is on. So McAllister and Gakpo off, McConnell and Jota on. So McConnell and Jota on, McAllister and Gakpo off. That's a free kick out. Endo clipped. Should be an easy free kick that for the ref. Newcastle are now 3-0 up, by the way. Shar with a goal. Newcastle 3-0 up against Brentford. How's Chiesa doing? He's been quite quiet. video so far. Quite quiet. I haven't really gotten that involved yet. Did you see that Garnacho won the Puskas Award? Oh, it was a very good goal, to be fair, Toes. Right, boys, come on. Bit more confidence now needed. Morton. Back to Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa out left side to Costas. McConnell. Costas. Waturo steps out of defence well. Well done, Waturo. Costas. Endo. Elliott. Liverpool just holding the ball a bit more now, taking the sting out of this, because Southampton definitely had their tails up after they pulled one back. Had a couple of quick fire chances as well. So right thing here, take the sting out of the game, keep the ball for a little bit. And by the way, as we went in on Kwanzaa and Morton for the defensive lapse for their goal, you may notice, and I hope you have noticed, that we also praised them for Morton's good hook off the line and Jarell Kwanzaa getting that block in and putting his body on the line. So we're not just about criticising here. We do give credit where it's due as well. Arsenal have won, by the way. That full-time result there, according to Anzar in the chat, 3-2. Why is Chiesa quiet? We're just not able to get him involved as of yet. We haven't been much of an attacking force in this second half. Again, mistakes now creeping in, giving away the ball in midfield. Yes, the semis are two-leg Studley. I didn't know that they were till earlier on, to be honest, mate, but they will be a two-legged semi-final, yeah. Was their goal good? It was a great strike from their perspective, yes. Very good finish. But defensively, we should have closed it down. But it was a good strike, yes. Right, we have 24 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Who do you want in the semis? The winner of the United Spurs game. And hopefully United. So we beat them at Old Trafford and beat them at Anfield. Just to remind United fans of their place. Jesus, lads. Get a tackle in. Your man's strolling down the fucking right side. Get a challenge in. Who's your ideal replacement for Robertson long term? I think most of the names mentioned are decent shouts. So I like the kid from Club Bruges, the Kuiper. You know, Kirkes is a decent shout as well. Aït-Nouri, again, I'd have no issues there. I mean, Jesus Christ, referees dragging Liverpool player to the ground in front of you. How's Endo? He's done okay. You know, in an unfamiliar position for Liverpool. Right, Liverpool going long here looking for Jota, but it's too much on it and it's back with McCarthy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 108 subscribers away. So if you can hit that subscribe button for me, it would really help us out. Just 108 to go till we get to 287,000, which is incredible. Thank you for your support. Jota now. Liverpool on the attack. Slips it in. Chiesa! Oh! It's blocked, but I think it was going wide. Diogo Jota has the ball, slips it right hand side to Federico Chiesa. Hit it, but he's hitting it across goal and the defender gets a block on it and it goes behind for a corner. It was gone wide anyway, unless he was trying to lay up Elliott, which he could have been doing. I don't know if that was a shot or he was trying to tee up Elliott, but either way, a good chance that gone missing. And now it's a corner to Liverpool. How's my wife? She's a little bit under the weather at the minute, with a head cold. But other than that, all good, thank you. Still training for the fire brigade course. Right, Jota edge of the box. He's dispossessed. Southampton now look to break. Well done. Good bit of defending that. Right, Chiesa now, wide right. Fires in a cross. Goes deep, all the way over on the far side. Elliott manages to keep it in. Have I got kids? Yes, I have a 20-year-old daughter and a almost 13-year-old son. Free kick given against Diogo there, which I think is nonsense. He was just battling with the centre-back. Have I ever been with a man? Yeah, your dad. And both of us agree you're an arsehole. Right, 20 minutes to go. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Be nice to get this third to get the breathing room back, wouldn't it? Watoro, Kwanzaa, 20 to go. Just a reminder, by the way, if they do manage to get back level or anything, it is going to go straight to penalties if it's a draw at the end of 90. Why are people hating on Endo? Mate, I ignore some of the people in the chat these days because, my God, the overreactions at times are nuts. And that's coming from me, right? Mr. Overreaction here. Would I sell Nunez in January? No, I wouldn't, Anthony. I think end of the season's the right time to look at that. And also, we don't need to free up money for the contract extensions. The money's already there. Remember when we lost Adrian, Thiago, and who else left in the summer? Adrian, Thiago, and who was the other one that left? Matip. That freed up about 18 million quid. So there's plenty of money there for the contract extensions. Jesus. That's mad. Right, another double change here. So Downs and Archer off. Sulemana and Awachu on for Southampton. If you had to score a pen to save your life, where are you placing it? Full Panenka right down the middle. Come on, it's only my life. I don't care if I miss or not. Full Panenka straight down the middle. Little cheeky dink. Life on the line. Nothing else. Oh, God, we've given the ball away straight away here. Costas reminding us why we need another left back. Well done, Jarell Kwanzaa, stepping back in to win it. What about Robinson from Fulham? He's too old. He's too old, mate. He's heading for 28 now. Just too old. Right, free kick here to Southampton. Liverpool holding a line just ahead of the 18-yard box. Haddo from Ajax is a name who's come up in conversations a few times. I just don't know how serious we are looking at him. I couldn't tell you. Right, free kick here to Southampton. Liverpool hold the defensive line about 6 yards ahead of the 18-yard box. Ball's played in. And eventually the offside flag goes up against Southampton. Free kick out to Liverpool. Who's this down now for us? Is it Watoro again? Is it Watoro who's down? Let's have a look. Yeah, arm to the face of Watoro. Which of course Simon Hooper, the Gimp, doesn't spot. Your unfamous birthdays. Oh, I know. They emailed me asking me to do a little profile thing for them at the time, which is quite cool because I'm not famous, so it is quite funny. Bit of a break and play here while we get a bit of treatment on. 15 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Are we getting nervy yet? This game should have been way more comfortable than it's ended up being. What was the Southampton goal like? They got a little bit fortunate. So a ball was played off Endo's face in midfield. Drops to the Southampton player. We had two players there in Kwanzaa and Morton. Neither of them able to get a block in. But eventually Southampton player curled in a good shot into the corner. It was a well taken goal from their perspective. But for us, I think we could have defended it better. By the way, we only have 82 likes left or subscribers left to get. So if you haven't subscribed, folks, please do hit that button. Be lovely to get to 287 on this stream. Yusuf, thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Come on, boys. Right, Elliot to Chiesa. Come on, boys. Back to Elliot. Give him support. Give him support. Liverpool throw in. Anthony Newman, you're very kind, sir. Thank you. Oh, by the way, do you remember earlier on when your man said, have you ever been with a man? And I said, yeah, your dad. The reason I answered that way to him was, one, I knew he was on a wind-up, and two, he had United in his name. So, you know, United fans get an extra little bit of banter. Endo's back on, by the way. Endo's back on after receiving a little bit of treatment. So, Chris, Mark saying he deleted your comment by mistake, mate. It wasn't intentional, it was an accident. Right, 13 to go. Endo now summoning his inner Joel Matip there, and eventually gets fouled on the far side. Liverpool free kick. By the way, somebody called me Humpty Dumpty a minute ago. Just to clear something up, there's no actual evidence that Humpty Dumpty was an egg, by the way. So just to clear that one up for you. Jota, back to Endo. McConnell to Morton. McConnell again. Somebody show from. Am I confident about this weekend? No, I'm nervy. I won't lie to you, I am. You don't know what Spurs are going to show up. You know, they're capable of giving us a game, absolutely. But, yeah, nervy. Because we need to get back to winning ways in the league. Can't you take a yoke? Yeah, I took loads of them when I was about 19, 20, mate. But, you know, I've gotten older now. Family settled down. The days of yokes are over. Oh, sorry, you meant an egg yolk. I was thinking of an Irish yolk. Irish people in the chat get where I'm coming from with that one. Ooh, cross in from Costas. Cleared away. What's your favourite childhood meal? My dad used to always make mashed potatoes, sausages and beans. So probably that. Well done, Diogo. Yeah, it hasn't been a great watch this game. I agree with everybody in the chat who's saying that. Darren said, Craig, I don't know how you put up with the idiotic comments on here. Fair play. I try to ignore a lot of them where possible, Darren. Sometimes I just block people. Sometimes I have a bit of fun with them as well. But mostly, mate, people are kind and nice. And the regulars are certainly lovely people. You occasionally get some new people popping in who think they're hilarious. But what can you do, mate? What can you do? Ella said the young lads doing well. Yeah, they haven't looked out of their depth out there at all, Ella. I've been impressed with Leone. I think Morton's done okay. Costas, cross in. Unlucky. It's cleared by Southampton. Liverpool have a back with Trey Leone. Chiesa is pants. Fuck off, you gimp. There's many Liverpool channels that your bullshit be welcomed on, mate, but not here. Go watch somewhere else. Honestly, I don't want to listen to your stupidity. Chiesa, the lad who's been out for 6 months, building up fitness, hasn't come in and scored a hat-trick, so poor old little Hussein the gimp there thinks he's terrible. Alright, I'm sure I'll take Arne Slot's judgment over yours, mate. But as I said, there's many shit YouTube channels you can go and put your toxic crap into. But, I mean, the state of that comment. This is about getting minutes into the man's legs as he works back to full fitness. It's just so stupid. Any of these people slating them have never played football in their life. Honestly, the state of some of the people who go in on players because they're not straight in and scoring a hat-trick. It's just so bad. Chiesa will be brilliant for us, but he does have a lot of making up to do with regards to minutes he's missed. Well done, Trey Leone. Is he looking sharp? No, he hasn't. But it's about getting the minutes in his legs. I don't really have any expectations in this game of Chiesa other than hoping he just works out some of the rust and gets minutes in his legs. Like, this was never going to be the best version of Liverpool we see today. It's just about trying to make sure we get into the next round. Jota running into a blind alley there. Ahmed, let me just get your comment up on screen, bro. Ahmed said, Craig, long time viewer, first time chatter, love the streams, especially when watching along with the game. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Liverpool under the cosh a little bit here, clearing their lines. Southampton just pumping balls in at this point. And Ahmed, thank you, mate. I really do appreciate your support. Swing and a miss there from Anucha. Or Onuachu, excuse me. Onuachu. Right, 6 minutes plus stoppage time to go. We are only 62 subscribers away now. So if you can help us out by hitting that subscribe button, it would mean a lot to us. Southampton on the attack again, right hand side. Costas gets back, gets a block in. Robert Lewis, thank you for the super sticker, bro. Really kind of you. Come on, boys. Hook it away. Well done, Costas. Offside flag was up. That'll be a free kick to Liverpool. Offside flag up. Free kick, Liverpool. Robert, I don't have the ability to bring up super stickers on screen, mate. But again, Robert Lewis, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Here comes Jayden Dans. Here comes Jayden Dans. Yes. Trainioni coming off. Great 85 minutes there from young Trey. Look forward to seeing more of him in the future. An undoubted talent. Here he is though. The new Adidas boy. Jayden Dans, if you don't know, he did sign a sponsorship deal or a brand deal with Adidas there a while ago. Great to see him back as well. I mean, working hard to keep that in play. No. My God. Darwin, I don't know what he was doing there, but he played the ball 40 yards backwards and puts it out for a Southampton throw-in. I've no idea what he was doing there. Honestly, no idea. That's it, Craig. I've seen enough of Chiesa now. I don't know what the fuck you expect from a player who's first game back, mate, but each to their own. I'm so glad I'm not in a dressing room with some people in this chat, by the way. The amount of just giving up on people is nonsense. Chiesa's played 24 minutes and you've given up on him. Great support that, mate. Well done. Because, of course, it's known that when footballers come back from 6 months out, they're all at their peak. They're all brilliant straight away. They're all out there bagging hat-tricks. V. Aaron said, feel like I'm one of the few proud of our boys. Rarely play together and our B team. All I see is people slating. Yeah, I agree. It's been very dispiriting seeing some of the people in the chat who... I don't recognise their names, by the way, so they're not people that are normally in with us. But, yeah, some of the hate towards people for... Especially people who are out for so long. I don't get it, but whatever. Here's Jota. Darwin. Good bit of footwork from Darwin. Strike, it's blocked. And it goes out on this near side for a throw-in. Chiesa looks to take it. Oh, that was a shit throw-in by Chiesa. Didn't even go into the net. He's so shit. God, how did he not score with that throw-in? The cheek of him, send him back to Italy. God almighty. Not good enough. Even though you're not allowed to score from a throw-in, it doesn't matter. You should change the rules for Chiesa just to make everyone happy. Yes, I've got the fake score. Don't worry, I took care of it. It isn't 2-2, by the way. As I keep saying to people, don't worry about the fake scorers in the chat. I'll let you know. I'm not behind in time anymore. I'm right up with the game, so I will let you know. Good save there by Kelleher. But your man's been banned, don't worry. 44 subscribers to go, by the way. So again, really do appreciate your support. We have a match reaction and player ratings video coming up as well. Southampton in possession deep inside their own half here. Ball back with McCarthy. Yellow card for James McConnell there, by the way. I'm having great fun blocking people here, by the way. It's so much fun seeing all the little idiots pop up and go away really quickly. Pop up, slag, off, gone, bye. It's like whack-a-mole. There's a different name that I'd like to say. Whack-a-M-O something G. Jota to Chiesa. Chiesa! Oh, would have scored, but it was cleared off the line. Unlucky. Oh, so unlucky. Chiesa cuts in on his left foot. Absolutely curls one to the corner. And it takes a great clearance off the line from a Southampton defender. And then his follow-up was blocked as well. Six minutes added on. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Corner in. McCarthy comes and punches it away. Ball breaks on the edge of the box. Liverpool have it. Throw into the Reds on the far side of the pitch. Matthews Tembo, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Don't know where they got the 6 minutes from. I guess it was maybe for the Waturo injury. No, a man, mate. It won't go to extra time. If it's level at the end of the game, it will go straight to penalties, bro. Dan's now. Oh, Darwin again tries to turn inside out. Right, lads, there's 4 of yous round him. Come on. Go on, Fede. Go on. Southampton. Spread the ball out left-hand side now. Manning has it. We have just over 4 minutes of stoppage time to go. And by the way, thank you to everybody in the chat who's got Chiesa's back. I'm absolutely astonished to see some people going in on a lad who's been barely playing football for the last 6 months. But well done to everyone who's got his back. $31 subscribers to go, folks. Uh-oh. Well done. Kwanzaa. Southampton want a penalty. Kwanzaa used his strength. Southampton player still on the ground like a little bitch. Get up, you fucking clown. Good challenge. Right, Jota into the channel. To Chiesa. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, Diogo. Corner. Well done, young man. Stephen Bradley could be getting the Millwall job, said Jamie Reardon. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Corner to Liverpool here as we're in the 4th minute of stoppage time. 24 subscribers away. Come on, we can beat the clock. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I mean, if we don't get to 287, I've heard that this is going to penalties. If we do, we're going to win. So it's up to you. The draw for the next round, Anton, is tomorrow, mate, after the Spurs United game. Nunes hold up ball is very frustrating. Fede great, said Fraser Huntley. Chiesa doing well out there with a corner flag. And it'll be a Liverpool throw in. Well done, Fede. 2 minutes of stoppage time to go. And thank you, Fraser, by the way, mate, for being with us for 16 months as a member. Really appreciate you. Chris has got no nails left. It's been nervy, Chris, man. I'm with you. It's definitely been nervy. And don't forget, we do have match reaction coming up as well. And our player ratings. And if you would like to submit your player ratings, you can do so in our match reaction. There'll be a link there. You can click on that and submit your ratings. And Connor will average them out and put them in the video. And also, you guys will be voting for your man of the match as well. Right, 90 seconds of stoppage time to go. Liverpool are in the Southampton half, which is where we want to be. Oh, unlucky. Go on. Hit it, Elliot. Hit it. Oh, unlucky. Goal kick, Southampton. Ball breaks to Harvey Elliott, edge of the box. He hits it, but he's never really getting over the top of the ball. He's leaning back, and it goes behind. We are inside the last minute. Last minute of extra time, or stoppage time, excuse me. Liverpool seconds away from a place in the semi-final. Come on, boys. See it out. This is nervier than it should have been, isn't it? And by the way, do keep hitting that subscribe button for us. Hope to see you guys for many more streams and shows, and our match reaction coming straight up afterwards as well. Come on, boys. 20 seconds. Keep them out there. Oh, Southampton far in. One last cross. Come on, boys. Come on. 10 seconds to go. Another cross in. Hooked away by Kwanzaa. Well done, Jarrell. Hit it, Darwin. Hit it. He dragged it wide. Goal kick to Southampton. We've had the 6 minutes. Ref hasn't blown the full-time whistle yet. We've 30 seconds over the 6. Hooper still lets it go. And now he blows up. Ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool are into the semi-finals of the League Cup. Beaten Southampton by 2-1. It wasn't vintage. It wasn't at our best, but it is a damn good result nonetheless. Goals from Harvey Elliott and Darwin Núñez send Liverpool into the semi-final, where Newcastle and Arsenal are already booked through as well. The last place will be decided tomorrow. Manchester United taking on Newcastle, and the draw will be after that game tomorrow. But we know we are there into the semi-final, where a two-legged semi awaits. And again, I'll leave it up to you who you want in that semi-final. We will be back in 60 seconds with our match reaction. Want to say another massive thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com. You are going to auto-redirect to the match reaction, where we want you to vote for your man of the match and your player ratings. We will see you in 60 seconds. Thank you so much to everybody who was with us tonight, whether you were joining us for the first time or you're a regular viewer. Thank you so much. I'm buzzing. We're in another semi-final. Life is pretty good, and hopefully there's some silverware on the way this season. We will see you in 60 seconds, my friends. Much love.